according to Carrick.
All
right, racism, D&D.
Welcome everyone to another episode of Fellowship of the Fallen with this bunch of crazy people that like to talk shit.
It's mean. It's very mean.
Hi, chat.
10 seconds before the stream starts. It's so much fun. I wish we could share that with you guys. Although we might get...
No.
No.
No, we don't share that with anyone. What happens off stream stays off stream.
Luckily for
Vegas.
All right, so yeah, this is another one in the Fellowship of the Fallen, continuing where we left off last time. Just before we get into it, quick introductions. As I see them on my screen, Carrick, you're up first.
I'm Carrick. I play Crag, the not so lovable barbarian of the party. Currently he's just after fighting 2 mimics. He's not very happy about it. We've been waiting for them all campaign, and it's just he put his hand right into the mimic. So that's what's going on with him.
Yeah, I remember that happening. That was quite fun.
He was like,
Oh, sorry, guys.
you're not forgiven.
It's okay, Richard. Tom, you're up next.
I'm Tom. I play Aldrin Pride Doom, the human cleric, who is currently blue-skinned, glowing like a light bulb, and has just realised the other half of Team Dad is missing.
The other team.
Team Dad.
I'm not angry. I'm just not. That's brilliant.
I love that. I love that.
So what's happening now is basically the murder hobos and Aldwin are now set free.
We're a 2-dad family. I like this. This is good.
All right.
I'm not taking Sol Costa. I'm gone. I'm just...
No, I'm the one that's already gone.
The kids are left to run
Aldwin don't
amok.
cast any spells.
There's all these gnomes here. They'll look after them. Be grand.
I was going to start playing gnome darts.
Richard, you're up next.
I am Richard Defoe. I'm playing Luca Crowfoot, ungendered halfling. Don't want to make any friends, but here I am collecting friends. And why don't we want to make friends? Because friends leave and then you miss them. God damn it. Anyway.
Fuck you, my God.
So,
Yes, and for the first time in quite a while, Luca has lost a friend.
God, wow. Anyway, that's Luca.
Cool. Elian, you're up next.
Hi, my name's Emil, play Alien, a human wizard, and there's a dwarf missing. I swear it wasn't me.
Yes, Elian the Dwarf Slayer.
No, I've changed it to sarcastically, Alien Dwarf Friend.
Dwarf. Well, if a dwarf is murdered, we know where to look. But if a dwarf disappears, we still don't know about that.
True, that's very true. And then lastly, but definitely not least, the missing one, Magna, or Ryan.
So I'm Ryan. I'm playing Magna, the Wheelbreaker, and I am currently.
Not here.
Yeah. What do
Somewhere.
I answer to that? I am currently about to the Oathbreaker.
We'll get into exactly where Magna is right now. So, yeah, when we left off, you guys had made your way to Gnomengard to go see if the gnomes have anything worthwhile in helping you fight the dragon. When you got there, some wild things ensued with some wild magic surges every time someone cast a spell. You found out that there's something plaguing these cavernous halls of the gnomes, and eventually spoke to one of the 2 kings, and was told that something is lurking here, killing gnomes, and he is not willing to come out of his room until someone sorts out whatever it is that is killing these gnomes. You guys went looking for it, eventually came to a storeroom where you found that not all the barrels in the storeroom were what they seemed. Greg tried to open one.
It ate my hand.
It ate his hand.
Repeatedly.
It then tried to eat his axe. I believe Aldwin, your
Yep. My
mace
magic
also
mace
got
was eaten. Yep.
got stuck in it. You are able to retrieve it afterwards.
Brian,
But
stop.
yeah.
Get that out
And
of the
then,
chat.
Ryan, I can't remember what was the last spell that you cast.
I think it was.
Was it
Circle
Prayer of Healing?
Yeah.
I started
it
to
was
heal us, and then you went.
Prayer of Healing, yeah.
shit!
Prayer of Healing. I healed everyone, and then you
Yes.
disappeared.
And then at that point, Magna simply disappeared.
I sent you a secret message, Juan, and that is after forgetting what happens when you cast spells.
What's the level of...
It's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip,
fine.
all right. Nothing happens. Yeah, so from where you are standing...
Yeah, you're supposed to just point towards where the person you want to send the message. Yeah, anyway, so I just point towards there and just, yeah.
All right, so yeah, nothing happens.
Okay.
Oh,
So
Alien, what did you do?
I did nothing.
What
I didn't
is
do
the dwarf
anything.
done? What did you
What
do?
happened? What happened?
He's gone.
I'm
you
not
go?
that powerful yet. I can't make people disappear. I swear it wasn't me.
You cast invisibility.
No.
Craig's gonna start like just reaching into the space where Magnar was, like the arms wide thing. Like,
Yeah.
are you here?
So yeah, you start, walking around the room, swinging your arms. You do not hit anything. You do not bump into anyone that's invisible.
Did we see anything around Magna before they weren't there anymore?
He was just there 1 second and gone the next.
Can Craig try smell the dwarf?
give me a perception check.
Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks.
Okay, just 1 second. I just need to see my sheet because I haven't played Craig in about 2 weeks.
Yeah, while Craig is doing that, Magna, you find yourself...
It's a 15.
All right, with a 15, you do not smell Magna.
The room stinks less. He's not here.
So Magna, looking around the room that you're in, you see in two of the alcoves are some type of things that kind of look like they resemble crabs. You know, they've got
Well, I've got a first level spell. Can I cast Detect Magic?
yes, we'll get
Just
to
in
that
case.
now.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll get to that now. So Magna, yeah, you're looking around, you see two of these things. They appear to be made out of wood. They've got 6 articulated metal legs. They've got a pair of pincers. And there appears to be a hatch at the top.
Oh, cool.
We found a crab tank.
Can I work out what to do with this?
Give me an intelligence check.
This is gonna go well. I forgot we're rolling proper dice. Hang on, you should go my dice tray.
No
Okay.
problem.
Intelligence check. Oh.
So,
13.
guys, I'm having an audio problem with Zoom. In the past, I could fix it by restarting Zoom, which means the video, the people's heads are going to be in the wrong place. I'm sorry, but you guys are all sounding very far away and echoey. Last time this happened, I had to restart Zoom, so I apologize to Christian, but I'm going to kick myself off and come back. Sorry, please continue.
Okay, cool.
I'm sorry.
Yes. So, Magna, what did you get?
Pick him from the chat.
13,
Luca
it was.
disappeared too.
13.
A 13. Yeah, I mean, you eventually feel around, on this thing, and you eventually find a hatch at the top, and you see the other one also has it. Looking, twisting the handle and opening it up, looking inside, it looks like someone could potentially fit in it if they were small enough.
Can I squeeze my fat ass into the crab thing?
You are considered medium.
God damn it.
So you are just a bit too bulky to get in there.
Wait, have I got enlarge reduce? Give me a second. No, I haven't. Damn it.
You disappeared again.
Okay, I'm gonna look around, see if I can find a doorway.
All right. So yeah, you can start looking around. So I see in chat, Richard said that he cast Mage Hand to start feeling around. I mean, you can do that for a couple of minutes, but he doesn't really find anything.
Using echolocation, Crag has deduced Magnar is somewhere up here.
Can we maybe make an Arcana check to figure out exactly what happened? Like, I mean, as a D&D player, I presume it's some kind of wild magic surge. But as a novice magician, can we make it? Can I make an Arcana check to figure out what happened?
Yeah, you can definitely make an Arcana check.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep moving, John. Tell me to stop whenever you want me to.
Yeah, you are exploring as you go. I mean, you see what you see.
11.
On to walk to the door. And check
What
out
do
the
you
hall.
get, Richard?
11 Arcana.
All right. Yeah, you're not 100%
Magnar!
sure what happened.
Hello.
Crag hits him. Sheer panic, he just hits him.
I give Magnar. No, I run and give Magnar a big hug, and I'm like, "Oh God, I thought you were gone."
You do know they get changelings, right? This might not be
Yeah,
Magna.
this is not Magnar.
Does he feel and smell like Magnar?
Make a perception.
Like I'm right in the beard oil. Yeah.
Is this
Yeah,
beard
so-
real? Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
anyone who wants to check if it's Magnar can make an insight check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to get in on that.
I
I want to know.
Guidance.
Oh no, shit, like 4.
15 for me. Oh yeah, he's using Axe body spray. Only dwarves use Axe body spray.
11.
What
Yeah.
a dwarf the douchey 15-year-olds of D&D.
22.
Warhammer
Sounds
body
accurate to
spray.
be fine.
So yeah, Aldwin with a 22, you are 100% certain this is Magnar.
Bragg, I'm not certain. You should watch this one.
Very
Crag
funny,
punches him.
Aldwin. Very funny.
Like, not hard. Crag just like goes up and just does like a 1-inch punch. He just goes. Feels
Okay.
like Magnar.
I take it you guys are all right.
I look down at my blue skin and glowing thing. Sure, yeah.
As good as you can be.
By the way, we haven't discussed this yet. You're blue.
Discuss what? Yeah.
Dabba-dee-dabba-da.
I had-
Dabba-dee-dabba-da.
Yeah,
I was
the
waiting for that.
glowing.
I was so waiting for that.
I presume whatever caused Magna. Where did you go?
That's actually a good point, and I want to show Luca something really cool. And I'm going to start walking back towards the way I came.
Okay.
What's left of these? While they're doing that, what's left of these changeling mimics?
Mimics. Yeah, actually, Crag's going to stay with the mimics. He doesn't trust
Yeah,
them.
you can attempt to loot the mimics.
It's more that I know we need to take some of them back to show the king, don't we? He's a proof.
Yeah, I mean it's easy enough, to break off a tooth or something like that.
Okay. I will break off a bit of mimic and give it to Crag to look after.
Oh.
Yeah, Crag eats it.
I break off another piece of mimic. And when he stops eating them, because his teeth are stuck together.
Candied mimic. Oh yeah. They're like toffee. They just pull out your fillings. Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to take a couple
Oh,
of
don't
those
joke
for
about it.
when,
Don't joke about that.
when Craig
Oh.
needs to be quiet. You can give him a couple.
Luca, do you think you could fit in one of these and operate it?
Oh yeah. What are they? What are they like? Are they war machines? Like gnomish war machines?
So yeah, look, now that
It's a
you
crab
get a
tank.
good look at them, it kind of resembles a crab. It's got 6 legs that it looks like it can walk on, and it's got pincers at the front, almost like a medieval style forklift.
Cool.
I don't know. I just
You know me. I love
really
being.
like
I love it when I'm not stealthy. I think these machines would be perfect for that. I'll climb into one and see if there's like if it has a push button start or.
Oh, this is a Tesla model. Don't worry.
Yeah.
The claws open. There's just 2 Tesla coils.
Okay, War Machine, start.
You get in and sit down in the little chair that's there. It's quite comfortable. It's a padded leather seat in there. It's surrounded by levers and pedals and gears. But it doesn't appear that the barrels are airtight at the very least.
That they are what? Sorry,
Airtight.
Airtight. They are not airtight.
Yeah. So going into the water is probably not a good idea.
Okay, so
I was hoping it was a gnome submarine. Not gonna lie.
okay, so it's kind of like a non-waterproof. Whatchamacallit? What is that artifact magic item? That's basically a
the
magical lobster.
Yes.
Anyway, well, this is cool. I don't think I want to touch any of these levers. It looks really complicated.
Hey, you can make an intelligence check if you want to see if you can figure out.
Like an arcana or a history?
No, this is not magical. It would be a straight intelligence check.
I'm just kidding. I have no arcana skill anyway. That's a nat 1, which I will re-roll.
Wow.
I would have made you do
6
something fun there.
6 plus 2 is 8. Oh, I know. In solidarity with all the Lightfoot gnomes, I must re-roll my nat 1s. If only
fair.
because Sam Riegel refuses to.
True. Yeah. So with a 8, you are not too sure how to operate this thing. There, I mean, like you say, you're just too scared to touch any button or lever in fear of what it might do.
Greg punches this one.
I get out. Well, that's great. Boy, the gnomes could have used this to fight those mimics, I reckon.
Yeah. Craig, roll an attack.
That was actually more my point of bringing you here, just to say, like, they have the stuff in to
17
do
right
this,
now.
but they're not doing it.
18.
18 is a hit. Roll damage.
Oh, yeah, because at the
I'm
gauntlet,
gonna
it's a D4
break
with the strength
it.
mod.
But they might not be war
That's-
machines. They might just be working machines, like mining devices, or like you said.
But
for
then it's
force.
worse if you break it.
Hit it for 4 points of damage.
How much?
4.
4 points. All right, cool. Yeah, I mean, you do you do hear wood splintering and cracking as you hit the side of it, but I mean, all in all, it's relatively unscathed.
The giant crab isn't alive.
Apparatus of Qualish is the
That's the one, yes.
yeah. You found one of those in my game, eh? In my Humblewood game, by the way.
Yeah.
Come on, then, let's start getting back to the others.
Anyone else? It was the mimic. Actually, to be fair, that was just crab checking for another mimic. That could have been a giant crab mimic for all we know.
Is the
You
music
big
playing?
dope! You big dope! You would have got your fist stuck in it again. What's that? What good would that do you?
That's what I was checking. It worked last time. And then Craig is also going to walk up to the crossbow thingy.
Hmm.
He's going to poke it.
Yeah, you poke it and nothing happens.
Okay. Not a mimic. Got it.
Looking
Is
right
the-
at it.
Is the
Have
music,
any of
is
you
the
played
music
Prey?
playing?
No.
What was
Yes, it is for me.
All right.
I might have it muted though.
Strange. It's
Oh, it is. It's just very quiet.
Okay, it's just stuck on my side. Cool.
And I was saying, have any of you guys played Prey?
Yeah, I'm actually busy playing it.
You know when
No,
the bit where they get
No, no.
No
It's not a
spoilers.
spoiler. It's not a spoiler. This is like in the trailer, I'm pretty sure.
Just in case.
No spoilers.
Further
Okay.
spoilers are the worst.
Anyone who wants to play that game, I recommend it. It's lots of fun.
It is
We
fun.
get a sensor beeper just for Carrot.
Actually, no, this isn't actually in the game. This is something that someone in the office of the game that made, Bethesda office that made the game. They went around and started sticking post-it notes on every single computer and everything that just said not a mimic.
But yeah,
crying
anyway,
right now.
so yeah, you guys, what are you doing? Are you making your way back?
Yeah.
Have you got
Taking-
something to present to the king?
Yeah, Crag holds up like the chunk of mimic.
Okay. Let's
A
go.
couple of pieces to show, so if you can talk to him a bit easier, now we have something he can look at.
Doesn't taste good.
Keep him quiet a minute at least.
No, Crag's gonna just walk off and then walk across the bridge.
All right.
He's like, I got a present.
So
I feel like Crag gets dumber with every session. Head
You
trauma,
guys-
he keeps getting hit in the head.
do you guys make your way straight back to the king?
No, Crag
or-
stops before the room with the whirly blades. Make sure they aren't whirly.
Is one of the guards coming back with us, or they're both still waiting?
They are still waiting there. The blades are
In
not
which
whirling right
case, I might mention the way past that we think we've got what the bad thing was.
now. All right. So yeah, one of the guards does hop off and start making their way to that storeroom to go check it out.
I will stay with them then, so they know that.
So Crag is just zoomed ahead of the rest of the party. The chunk of the mimic held out like, look, I killed it.
Right,
How
so
do
you-
these two dwarves? How do these two gnomes react to just a giant bursting in with a chunk of flesh?
Greg,
They
can I take that now?
No.
they immediately come rushing up to you, Craig,
Stuck to his hand.
with they each put on a pair of goggles that you have no idea what the use of it is, and they start examining it and prodding it and scraping
Careful,
pieces
it's
off.
sticky.
Yeah, so
Greg. Give it to me.
No.
Greg.
No.
Greg.
You might disappear again.
I promise you, Greg, I
No.
will try never to disappear on you
No.
again.
Oh no, forgiven. Just like my dad all over again.
Wait, you lost your dad at Nomengard?
I mean,
Go away. Wait a
somewhere.
second. What was that, Craig? What was that?
No, I mean, like he's dead.
Do we need to unpack this?
I mean, as in he's dead, like the rest of my family. We've established this.
The Goliaths are
But
going
you
to
see
Novengard.
Magni as your dad.
Novengard.
No.
Okay,
So-
no, we'll do this at another time.
It's
No, we
okay,
won't.
son. It's okay, son. Just give me the flesh.
Oh, okay. Okay. No, I do not. Where's Henry Crabgrass when you need him?
Not
Okay.
your flesh, the flesh of the mimic.
Craig just sticks the mimic to Macbeth's face.
I'm gonna take it off him.
He's like,
So I'm gonna start heading towards the chambers of the king.
Craig's gonna follow in case the door needs to be knocked down. They didn't get in last time. He's assuming
Actually,
that they just can't.
If I know Craig's following, then I'll stop there and I'll just say to Craig, like, Craig, I appreciate you coming to make sure I'm safe and stuff, but do me a favor, just hang back round here for a minute because this king is very skittish and I think you might scare him because
I
you
am
are
like
quite
3 times the
intimidating
size.
looking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean, you're covered in mimic guts. You're not much better.
that's very true, but I'm
Though.
still not you.
Yeah.
I'm pretty clean.
So just stick back here for a sec, okay?
Craig's gonna stand around the corner and just peek around the corner whenever like hears things.
This was Double Dab and what was the other one's name?
Bobble pop.
Fibble Stip and Dabble Dop.
Christian
Dabble
says
dop.
established is a big word for Craig. Christian, he's also been he's been traveling with Alien for a while. He has picked up some bigger words.
It he still
Um,
does
I
not
ju-
know
I
what
just-
it means.
He knows
I
what
just
that one
wanna-
means.
I just want to go to Double Dob and them and just like no particular reason, but the straight jacket you were designing, like, was it only made for gnome size or can you make it giant size? No real reason, just you never know.
You
How?
want a dwarf-sized one?
When you say giant size, do you mean for a literal giant?
I do mean for the race.
I mean, a sub-race. Technically. Craig is
So, like,
technically a sub-race giant.
Like, yeah, so Fibblestip and Dabbledop kind of share a look, but they tell you that, you know, with some time they can make alterations to it so that it's bigger.
Oh no, I was just wondering if it's possible. I wasn't interested in actually making one. Thank you.
So yeah, cool. They all Fibblestip also tells you that seeing as you helped them out, you might be interested in or they, you know, they like to personally thank you for what you've done. So they are giving you access to their spell book that they use.
Wow. Where is
Oh,
it?
that looks neat.
That is sarcastic.
Craig takes the book and learns magic. I now change Craig's subclass to that mage subclass.
So
you know the one I'm talking about.
That's that one, the rage subclass.
The
So
mage.
that spell book is up here on a pedestal. So they tell you that you just need to, you know, climb up these stairs, follow the path to the north, and you'll eventually come to a door off to the east.
I
And
open it.
Luca,
I'm just gonna spider climb. I'm gonna spider climb up here and be here before Alien.
Jack, you can get there a good 6 seconds before Alien can get
How
there.
tall? Wait, how tall is that?
Man,
Up to there, it's about 10 feet.
Craig just climbs up.
You're in the corridor. You're not even there.
Yeah, I thought I went back. I wandered off. I was bored.
All right, so
Craig is everywhere.
yes.
Craig, he teleports. I said I wandered back to the group because Craig can't. I wouldn't let Craig.
So in the spell book is the spells Burning Hands. They're written in both Common and Gnomish. It's the spells Burning Hands, Detect Magic, Identify, Mage Armor, Magic Missile, Shield, and Sleep.
So spells he already has.
There is
I
also-
don't have a few of them. Can you?
I thought I'd seen you cast most of those.
There is also remove curse,
That's useful.
sending,
That's very useful.
and
Spell.
lightning.
Are you pooping?
bolt.
That's extremely useful.
So, with the how does Keen Mind work exactly? Can I just give this a once over, memorize all of them, and just write them over later? I'm just asking, what are your limitations
Let him
on
down
Keen
easy.
Mind?
Go on, let him down easy.
I mean, he said he could give you access to the spell book. He didn't say you couldn't take it.
can
Just
memorize
put it
the
in
table
there
of
and have two
contents.
Yeah,
books.
see,
That's all you
that's
can
a
do.
problem I'm having because it takes very long to write down spells.
Yeah, I want
Steal the book.
I just want to double check Keen Mind.
So
Uh,
essentially,
Remember
can I like
everything you've seen
choose
or
maybe
read in the last
2
30
spells?
days, I think.
Because I'll be looking over your shoulder and I'll be like, do you have
Threshold,
Detect
yeah.
Magic? Do you have Identify as a spell, Alien?
I've used it before,
So-
and yes.
So yeah, you can, as long as you do it in the next 30 days, you would be able to do that.
But not all of them.
No, all of them. You can accurately recall anything you have seen or heard within the past month.
Wow.
Fuck. It's very cool. Okay, I thought that was like, you're gonna limit it.
Wow,
Craig's gonna turn
you
to
just
the
flip
gnomes.
through the book and you got the whole book in your head.
You're assuming you're not going to be too busy in the next 30 days to do it. That's where.
but that's what I've, yeah.
Now we're not going to get
okay.
any downtime for you to do it.
While
Craig's
you-
going to turn to the gnomes and
What-
start. Have you guys seen any kobolds?
While before
I'm
they
gonna say to
answer that,
Craig.
let's-
I'm gonna say to Craig, "Where's Magnar? Why are you not with Magnar?
Oh, he's talking to the king. He's fine.
What, like you just
He told
left
me
him
to
by
go
himself?"
He told me to go away.
And with that, Magnar, what are you doing?
Okay.
Knock, knock, knock.
After a couple of seconds, you do hear a voice again, same voice from the other side, shouting back at you, asking, "Who's there?"
Hi, it's Magnar again. but come back with proof that we've cleared out the problem in your cast room.
He shouts back at you to hold it up to the door, and about at eye height for a gnome, you see a little slit open that you did not even notice was there, and you just see a pair of eyes peering through it.
I'll just show it to her. It appears that some of your casts were actually mimics, but we've extinguished the problem.
All right, so you hear a shrill shout coming from the other side of the door, but it's not panicked. It's almost like a shout of glee. And then you hear something heavy move on the other side of the door, and you hear a bolt being moved. You hear a lock
like 50
being
volts.
You
It's
hear
like
a lock being unclipped, and then another, and then another. It goes on for a good 30 seconds until eventually the door does swing open. And you see before you what appears to be a rock gnome wearing a jagged metal crown with a patchwork cloak. Peering into the other room, you see another rock gnome, similarly dressed with a metal crown and a patchwork cloak, sitting on a chair with a gag in his mouth.
I attack straight away with my sword.
Are they identical? Ask if they're identical first.
Do you attack Magna?
You said they were You said they looked the same.
Yeah, so they dressed the same.
But they don't look the same.
No, they don't look exactly the same. No.
Oh, okay,
No,
okay.
they are two separate rock gnomes.
Magnar has the sword halfway of the sheath, and the king's like,
Why have you got someone tied up?
The king kind of looks at you funny and says that he's not tied up. And, now that you look properly, the gnome is sitting in the chair with his arms on the armrests, kind of just looking at you, bewildered.
What?
But the one that's standing, who introduces himself as Korbos, says that he did restrain. What's his name again? I keep forgetting his name. Tongue-tied. Nauki,
Easy for you to say.
the other king. Yes.
There are two kings?
Yes, there are two kings.
Just reminds me of that
We
time
did
Space
know
Opera.
there were two kings. That was
Yes. He did restrain him just because he was trying to get out of the room and he was trying to keep him safe.
Okay.
You see him now. He kind of grabs the mimic part from you and looks at it and gives it a once over, and then his smile widens. And he begins walking over to a cupboard, which is standing on the eastern side of the room. And you see him take out a vial of some silver liquid. He then walks over to the other king, and you see him start pouring it over anywhere where his skin touches the chair. And after a couple of seconds, he begins to move again and is able to get out of the chair.
What?
takes
Why
the-
did you
takes
just
the-
pour on him?
He tells you that it's a solvent that was developed by some of the gnomes here, and this counter agent is the only thing that can basically break the bonds.
Did he sovereign glue
Can
the
I-
other
can
king
I-
to a chair? Did he actually
Wow.
sovereign glue the other king to a chair?
Can I gauge whether, obviously not that seems normal because that's very, very not normal, but just that these two aren't acting in any extra peculiar way to just be frightened.
Yeah, give me an insight check.
Oh, this is actually pretty good.
All the
21.
while, Crag and Alien are slowly making their way towards the room.
A 21.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can see that the one whose name who shall not be named,
Naoki.
yes, him, is quite upset with Kobos at this point, but he's trying to remain stately and present that royal veneer as much as possible.
I'm going to talk to the one that was just tied up. Are you more about your wits now?
He tells you that his wits never left him in the first place. He was telling everyone that there was something here and they called him mad. That's why he locked himself in the room. Because those other two were trying to fix him with one of their inventions.
The straight jacket.
Well, it seems like you were correct. There is a reason that this all happened. Hopefully, it has been eradicated. We did wipe out quite a few of them.
He is quite happy with that, and Luca is not there. Elian, you would recognize this as Kobos starts casting a spell, and you immediately recognize it as the message spell. And Luca, where you are standing, you see.
Sorry.
Oh, if you've made your way to there. So after a while, one of the gnomes does come walking up the passageway towards you, carrying a couple of things. And, he kind of squeezes past you.
I'll step in the room to obviously give him room to get in.
Yeah, and he makes his way into the king's room.
We'll follow him.
Right, and you see him hand a rolled up bundle to the king. And he tells him that this is the items that he has asked for. So the king tells you that for ridding their home of this mimic infestation, he is giving you all of these items as form of payment.
Yay, Luke!
As he opens the tarp that was thrown over these things, you see an amulet laying there. You see a pole.
What?
Or a pearl
pole?
or a pole?
Pole.
Pearl. Okay, sorry.
Pole.
Sorry, it's the
Yeah, so
accent.
it's about 1 foot long. The pole.
Oh, it's a pole. Rather than is it what I think it is?
We'll find out. There's also
Please be.
there's also what you would if this was the real world, what you would typically expect a wizard's hat to look like.
Gillian, that's yours.
There's also a wand.
Gillian, that also might be yours.
I'll
There's
gracefully
there's
accept.
4 items.
Yeah, there's 4 items.
I will gracefully take
Amulet,
the bag
pole,
of the
wizard,
items.
Wand.
We did have other matters that we were coming here for. I don't know if you're aware, but there has been an attack on Phandalin of a white dragon. We were coming here to let you know that this creature is in this area, and to also see if there was anything you could maybe give us to aid in our attempts to try and stop this dragon.
Could you fit a crossbow turret to the goat?
Ignore
the
the
goat
gold
can
one.
operate. Don't ignore me. I have a great idea.
You see the king and Fibblestip is the one that brought the loot, kind of talk in hushed voices amongst themselves. And the king eventually turns to you and says that they will get to work on something that could potentially
no way.
help you with. They don't have anything specific right now, but they will work day and night if that is
Just to-
what is needed.
Just to keep you aware as well, we're expecting this dragon to return in. And I'm going to look at Elian knowing that he's good with remembering things. How long, Elian?
And I will say,
It was a month, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a month initially. It's down to 25 days now.
it's about 25 days.
So the dragon will be upon us again in about 25 days. We are looking to try and head it off before it hits Vandalin again, but there's a good possibility we might not be able to do that. So
Yeah,
obviously, time is of the essence.
Cool. So yeah, he tells you that he will make sure that work on something starts immediately, and at the very least, they'll try to have something ready by then.
Is there anything else we can help you with before we go on our way?
Oh, he tells you that for now, with these mimics gone, it would. There's nothing that you can they don't have any need for adventurers further right now. So, but if there's anything that they do need help with, they will be sure to send word to Fandolin. If it's still there.
Well, hopefully it's. Please make sure that word gets to either Magnar or to Aldwin. Thank you.
Yeah, so you see, Fibblestip pull out a little notepad and, start scribbling away on it.
I'm Craig. I hit things.
I would also introduce them at that point.
Yeah.
This is Luca, and this is Elian.
Yeah, so the king all greets you all in turn, and he walks up to each one of you and gives you a shake of the hand just to emphasize how grateful he is.
Just for flavor, Craig is still covered in mimic guts, so including his hands, so he's just like, here.
Yep. you kind of stick to the gnome for a bit.
Let go. Let go of my hand.
I prepare myself to grab Craig in case he picks up the fucking dwarf. Oh, the gnome.
No, Craig. No, when Craig goes to lift his hand back away, the gnome comes up from. Hey, get off my hand.
So some time has passed. The adhesive properties isn't that strong anymore.
Would have been awesome.
Yeah,
Does anyone know where Aldwin went? Where's Aldwin?
Oh, he disappeared. He's blue. We didn't bring him with us.
Aldwin, yeah, as you are standing there, watching the gnome as he, inspects the area and goes through and make sure there's nothing else. Your blueness and your motes of light begin to fade.
Good. That says me asking that question.
My question is, why was he rolling insight?
Sorry, say again. Oh, he
That
was
was on
rolling
me,
insight on Magnar.
Oh, right. Oh, that was an old roll. Sorry. My bad.
So yeah.
Cool.
That you guys basically have solved the mystery of what is going on in Nomengard. What else would you like to do here? Or
Long quest.
As
Congress!
we exit the room, I just want to approach Craig, just like take his hand, give him a firm handshake, and just be like, "They're gonna put a crossbow on a goat."
They're gonna put a crossbow on a goat.
Good idea, I guess.
I mean, look at it this way. We can put Luca on the goat. And Luca's a really good shot. And if we make the crossbow really big, it can fire javelins. Think about how awesome that could be.
I
Okay,
was just going to look at Elliot and just be
Okay.
like, that's your first one. Like, that's one mark.
And like, I have
Actually,
this
no, that's
javelin.
two.
And Craig pulls out his
First one was
javelin.
a dwarf killing. The second one is now encouraging Craig's madness.
And then
The gnomes didn't think twice about it. Like they just said, "Okay." So obviously they think, "Okay."
And then Craig pulls out his javelin of lightning and is like, if we can make it fire javelins, we can
Okay,
make it
wait.
shoot this.
Hold up.
I'm going to start pushing him out the door, like, right, go.
Craig just
Well-
stands there. He's like, no.
Just before I walk out, though, I will say to the king, like, would you have somewhere where we could rest
Get
for
rid
the
of Craig.
evening?
So yeah, there is a dormitory just to the north of the workshop area. There are a couple of gnomes resting there, but you could easily set up there, in the center of the room. They kind of taking the little alcoves to the side.
Alien, make the bubble.
Okay, so if we're gonna go ahead,
Like the what?
You don't have you have Liam in tiny hut, don't you?
What's that?
yeah,
Did
No,
you not have
he
did you not have
doesn't.
tiny hut?
no.
I thought he had tiny hut.
No, he doesn't.
Do you have tiny
I
hut?
don't. I've never had it.
So when we're all settled, like ready to settle down and whatever, I will give the items to Alien one by one to work out what they are.
Craig is wearing the wizard hat
Uh,
until otherwise.
You're not. I've got it.
I'll
Oh, come on, I
identify
was
it
wondering
on
that.
his head.
Alright. So you identify it as a hat of wizardry.
I'll go with the alien anyways.
You can use the hat as a spellcasting focus. You can try to cast a cantrip you don't know while wearing the hat. The cantrip must be on the wizard spell list, and you must make a DC 10 Arcana check in order to succeed.
So that's the hat of
wow.
cleaning people. We can use that to cast prestidigitation.
If
Yeah,
the
that's the head of cleaning people.
if the check fails, so does the spell, and the action is used to cast the spell is wasted. In either
Question.
case, you
Question:
cast.
Does that require attunement?
It does require attunement
Oh,
by
I
a
was gonna say put it on Craig's like, please.
yeah, so and you can only do that once per day.
Oh, okay.
So
Wait, can I
while you're
cast
examining
the
this stuff, I'm
cantrip?
gonna help Carrick clean himself off. I'll get out a wet cloth and I'll clean him, and the cleaning goes perfectly. He's gonna be perfectly clean just with this wet cloth.
Cool.
And I'm like, remember I used to clean you up after the fights, boy. Those were the
No,
days, eh?
I mostly
Sorry.
just kind of stood in the rain.
Yeah. But
Is
yeah,
it-
but you have to notice that you become amazingly clean. Like it's perfectly clean, almost like someone cast prestidigitation. But
Craig's gonna look at Luke and it's like, you just do something weird.
no, just I lick the cloth and I go,
No. Craig
Bad leg.
will kill Luca if he does that.
Are you inside checking me?
Yeah, I'm inside checking you.
It's
That'd
just
be
Luke on
deception.
one side and his mage hand the other, cleaning back here at the same time.
That's a nat 20
Yo.
Oh man, well, I'm
for a
doing
total of
deception
21.
then. It's a non-natural 20, so just a 20.
I have a 21.
Wow, you beat me. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I definitely cast. I cast. Yeah,
He definitely
prestidigitation
casts-
on you.
To be fair,
casts
though, with
spell.
Crag, okay, I know the others don't know about Luca casting magic, but would Crag have some inkling? Because, you know.
We all do. What
backstory.
are you on about?
No, but back before, would Crag be more aware than them?
Before
Check up with
you,
Luca?
before recently, you've never seen Luca cast any spells.
Okay, but would you have known Luca has an interest in magic? Just, I'm asking Richard, actually.
Yeah, there might have been a spark of magic before.
Yeah.
You know, but kind of like Harry Potter with the magic
accidental
just
stuff.
happening. Yeah, maybe I don't know. But yeah, nothing real for sure.
Elian, you
Sorry.
identify the wand as a wand of pyrotechnics.
Oh, I thought you were going to say wand of fireball.
Okay.
And I was going to
It basically just creates a light show.
Okay, fair.
It's
Distraction.
good as a distraction.
Yeah, it can,
No attunement.
no.
I hope.
The
Okay.
wand, no attunement, no.
Okay.
The rod is a pole of collapsing,
Oh, it's not a Hubble rod.
and the
Okay.
amulet is called a clockwork amulet.
Ooh, what's that do?
So-
Clockwork amulet.
That's actually a really
Okay.
good thing. I like
Yeah.
that.
So as you hold this amulet up to your ear, you can actually hear the gears inside turning and whirring. So this copper amulet contains tiny interlocking gears and is powered by magic from Mechanis, a plane of clockwork predictability. A creature that puts an ear to the amulet can hear faint ticking and whirring noises coming from within. When you make an attack roll while wearing the amulet, you can forego rolling the d20 to get a 10 on the dice. Once used, this property can't be used again until the next dawn.
What a reliable talent. Cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a really cool thing. I've seen that before. I like it.
And
So-
it does not require achievement.
Can you give us the
So-
breakdown of what the pole of collapsing is as well?
I'm looking
Yeah.
at it
Yeah, I
now.
don't know what
it
that,
just-
I can't remember what that is.
It doesn't
Yeah.
seem super useful.
So while holding this 10-foot pole, you can use an action to speak the command word to cause it to collapse into a 1-foot long rod for ease of storage. The pole's weight doesn't change. You can use an action to speak a different command word and cause the rod to revert to a pole. However, the rod will elongate only as far as the surrounding space allows.
Does it have like a HP or like?
It's from what I
Does
looked
it have
at just
stats?
there. It,
If you're if you're in a detention level garbage mashers, will it extend and stop the walls from crushing you?
from what
Yeah,
I've looked
like-
at,
Yeah.
I'll be able to snap
Yeah,
it.
that's a real question.
It would give you just enough time to escape before it is crushed.
Cool, cool.
I actually have an
Okay.
idea for this. If you
Is it
guys
stick it in the
wouldn't mind.
dragon's? Is it stick it in the dragon's mouth and turn it on?
Can I have
No,
the wand? That
fast.
looks cool.
Yeah, you can have the wand.
Cool.
I explained to everyone what the amulet does. Is anyone interested in the amulet?
What's it do?
Gives you automatic 10 on your d20 roll.
On one attack.
Attack roll.
It's a single use.
It's a once per day use.
If as an attack roll, maybe Magnar.
Magnar?
Yeah, it's an automatic. It's an automatic 10.
I mean, I don't mind, but honestly, I wouldn't mind the pole. I already have an idea for that, and I don't want to be greedy.
Okay, Magnar would like a pole. And
Yeah, I
then
think we
the
give him
amulet
both.
as well.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah,
Thank
Alduin,
you.
you could have joined back up with the party at this point.
Yeah.
I was going to do this when we were all resting together. Like,
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what I assumed was happening.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Can I have the book for one night? Can I go and ask them that I can at least do maybe one spell tonight?
Yeah, they willing to give you access to the book so that you can, sit there in the workshop and copy over a spell or two if you want.
Cool, thank you. And we must say from book to book is no cost to anything, right?
I'm double checking for you now.
If I remember correctly, you ruled previously that you could copy from book without.
Can two wizards copy spells from the same book to their books?
Technically, if you steal
At the
it
same
in the
time?
wizards,
Yes,
Can
you
I
can.
write a spell in their book?
No, you.
From what I remember, if you
technically
steal a
you
wizard's
can.
spell book, you get their spells, right?
I
I've
mean,
had that happen before. I've stolen a spell book from another wizard, and then I just had access to their spell book.
Yeah, technically, but I'd make you decipher it first.
Yeah.
But yeah. Copying spells into a book, copying from a spell scroll. Yeah, so you can just copy it into a book. So yeah, it's 50 gold per. For each level of the spell, the process takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold pieces.
Okay, so I still need the supplies for it.
Yes. If you're copying from a scroll, that's where you make the DC check.
Oh, it's
that's
just the check. You
absolutely
anyway need the components and everything.
Yeah, so I mean,
Okay,
the
I'll
gnomes-
wait then. I'm not gonna borrow the book then.
The gnomes do have components on hand which they are willing to sell to you.
Ooh.
Does he have the money for it?
I have
I
money.
want to
if you-
check now.
I have money if you need money.
Uh,
I want to copy
is it-
this. I want to copy the sending spell.
Is it possible for you to send me a list of the spells? I think there's 3 of them I need. Just want to check the level so long.
All right, so it's
Because I think there's about 3 of them I don't have.
There
3 or
was
4.
there was a remove curse, and there was sending, and there was I think fireball.
Yeah, remove
So-
curse and sending I'm definitely interested in.
And
yeah,
lightning
so
bolts.
it's those remove curse, sending, and
I've seen Alien cast magic missile, which is if I remember correctly.
I
What's
do
the
not
cast?
have, no, I don't have magic missile.
Strange.
those are the spells that are available.
Okay, so Burning Hands is first, right?
Burning
mage
Hands is
armor.
the first level spell.
1, 2.
Does
Remove
have
curse,
mage
what's
armor.
that?
It removes the curse.
No, I mean
it's
second
it's
level.
Second
let me
level, yeah.
No,
Oh, it's my
remove-
third, actually.
it's the third level, yeah.
Ooh, okay, so I only have enough for. I don't need.
Is it
I
50
want-
gold pieces per spell level? Is that what it is?
Yes,
Yeah.
per spell level. So it's 150 for a third level spell and 6 hours to copy it.
I have 100 gold pieces if you need it.
I can still then only do
Sending
one.
is also a third level spell.
Is it?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can only do one third level.
I thought sending
Um,
was a first level spell.
Nope. I've got sending. It's third level.
That's such a waste of a third level slot in most situations.
That is actually.
What was
Not if
Jester?
you want to ask someone if they're pooping. That's
What was-
worth every spell slot.
No wonder Jester was always out of spells.
Well, you have to remember, sending's got an unlimited range.
True, sending is really useful, but at the same time,
Yeah.
it's like I don't think it's worth a third level slot.
Can
second
I
level.
try and like ask them? Can I get 300 pieces for 240? Like, can I pay them 240 for 300 worth?
Yeah,
I can lend you 120 if you need it, or give it to you.
If you lend me 100, that's 240.
Oh my god, okay.
I can
Yeah.
So yeah, give me a persuasion check to try and negotiate.
Okay.
And Crag assist by just standing there, being intimidating.
Yes, Alien can roll with disadvantage then.
No, never mind. I'm not actually going to do that.
Okay, so that is in any way. Can I use Chronal Shift on this one? No, I
taking
can't
a
try if you
rest,
can use
might as well
Chronal
go.
Shift on this one.
Did you ever see the movie About Time? Like, he tries many times. He never gets the girl to sleep with him. So.
Wait, I just quickly want to check if you can actually use Chronal Shift thingy on a ability check. I think you can only use it on saving throws, because otherwise it's like a 5.
Yeah, just
Attack roll,
double check that for
ability
me.
check. I can do it on ability check. I'm
Alright,
gonna use it on
that's what
myself. That's a natural one. Cheers.
Cool. Yeah, so they're definitely not willing to lower the price anymore.
Crag's, can I try convince them that they should in a friendly way?
I'll say, Craig, do you have 80 gold pieces or 60 gold pieces?
I just think I could use this for something. But yeah, then he hands it over.
I'll take the money
Well,
and give it to Alien. Here you go, buddy. Here's 100 and. How much do you need from me?
100, only 100. Your first offer.
Oh, okay, sure. I'll give you 100, sure.
Okay.
Plus the money from
So
Craig.
then that's 300 then, so then I can do remove curse and sending.
Perfect.
Do you need lightning bolt? Because I will cover it for lightning bolt.
But that's another 150 though.
Yeah, so
Okay.
above what you've already given, it's another 100.
Yeah, I can give another 100. Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah.
150. Sorry.
See, if you hadn't killed a dwarf, you'd have been able to afford this.
And that would take you. How many hours?
That's fair.
So that would be 18 hours
18?
total.
So let me
Oh.
do the sending, and then you can do the other two, and then we can copy them over afterwards. That way we don't need so many hours.
Well, actually, I only have enough time to copy one. In any case.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
when we get back to
memorize-
town,
You can memorize.
Well, then I can do
yeah,
one,
that's
and
what
you
I'm
can
saying.
I can copy one, and you can copy the other, and that way we'll have the same amount of time.
Would you be able to copy them
Sure.
Yeah, you guys can.
correctly?
Well,
Can I copy spells that are higher than level than I can cast?
Yeah, you can copy them into your book.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Can I
fair.
ask how much money is Crag giving them if he's not giving the 150 for that?
All right, so if you're giving them that, then you're giving them 210 total.
100 from me, 110 from Craig.
Extra?
I think.
Or is that already what's...
No,
No, wait. I've got 140, then Luca's giving me 100, so it's 240.
What do you
Yeah.
need total?
And then you need to make up to
So 60 more.
Yeah, I can give it 60.
300. That's the 60 you gave originally, and then you look at to get the third one or enough.
You
material
need
for the
you
third
need to go to
spell.
450 total to get all
Yes.
three.
But we can't do the third spell because it's too many hours, right? It would be 12 hours.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. We don't need to discuss this. Like, I'm just gonna remember them when you get back to the village placey. We can discuss this
Alright.
again.
Oh,
Okay.
Crag is giving 60 gold.
Yes.
Not anymore.
Okay.
No, what?
So now we're not doing anything?
I can buy the stuff from town. Remember, I can memorize it. I'm not going to spend 6 hours on a long rest doing a
So-
spell.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's only 100.
I'm gonna wake up exhausted.
Then. It's still relatively early. You'll still get a full rest
If I do one spell.
if you do one spell. Yeah, Luca, if you want to copy a spell, that's also 150 and 6 hours for you.
So let's just do that then.
Yep.
So you do sending and I do. Let's do remove curse just in case. I've got a bad feeling. Why's the spell here?
That's metagaming.
That's not metagaming. That's alien being like, why do they want to remove curses in this place?
Cool.
Christian
So,
says
yeah.
Luke is the most giving rogue he's ever seen.
So yeah, I'm not gonna drag it out any longer. You guys can get a full rest in and set off the next morning, wherever you want to go.
I think it's back to Fandolin, right? Because we have the old lady. She's going.
We need to drop by hers to pick her up, right?
Oh, but
No,
she
we've got
can't
a
go
few
on her
more,
own.
we have
Yeah.
a few more days before we can get her.
I think 3 viewers just died. The only thing worse than a shopping episode is a spell copying episode. So, I'm like, sorry guys.
It's not
Yeah,
the full episode, I tell you.
The monetary implications of copying spells. It's just, it's gripping stuff, people.
Hey, at least we aren't buying mirrors.
All right, let's see.
That
Yes.
breaks parties.
So, what are
And
you guys
friendship.
doing the next morning? Are
Me
you
and
Got the
setting
dwarf
off?
part, didn't we? Yeah.
Do we have another side quest that we're supposed to go on?
I think we do.
Oh, we did the dwarves because it was where
Isn't
the
it?
orcs were.
You did the Dwarven excavation site, you did Nomengard, and you did.
We need to go back to Fandolin to say we've told the Dwarves, we've told the Gnomes, and we're going to pick up What's the Face in a few days.
So
Yeah.
wait, we've saved Debbie. We didn't bring her back, but we've saved her from the Manticores. We've dealt with the dwarves, and we've dealt with the gnome problem. So we're done. We go back to town, and then hopefully they'll give us money, which we can use to buy
Ooh.
spells.
Yes.
Woo!
And other rewards, maybe.
Potentially.
Potentially.
Okay, so I
And
guess
also
we head
see if we
back
can
then.
collect money from Gundren. From the mines, in case it's made anything.
They won't have had time to. Well, we can ask.
Yeah.
You can ask. All right, so you guys make your way back to Fandolin. Let me just see.
Roll that D20, Sean.
I've already done that.
Okay, good.
I know exactly where it is. So, your trip back to Fandolin goes by uneventfully as you make your way back into town.
Noise.
Can everyone walking back into town give me a perception check, please?
Cool.
Everyone's bloody left the town.
We did tell them to.
21.
All right.
Nowhere close.
27.
All right.
Yo!
16.
Cool.
Shout out to the
Mine's
two
like
crew.
4.
I got a total of 7. Rolled a 2.
All right. Cool. Who are we missing? That's everyone.
Did we
Cool,
all fail?
so-
The dragon is pretending to be Fandolin. We're like, man, we're just
Yes.
gonna walk right into the...
The entire town of Fandolin is going to mimic all along.
Honestly,
Sure.
I think we could take it because, like, we almost killed it the last
Uh,
time. We got
Do
it
you
to
mean
half
a
health.
mimic town or the dragon?
Yes.
Yes.
All of the above.
Keep in mind, the dragon
Mimic
only
town.
The dragon permanently only does half damage to Crag when Crag rages. It's great.
Alduin and Magna, please roll me a d6 each.
Oh no. Oh no.
I got
How many
6.
javelins are flying through the air at you right now?
I got 6. Oh, actually, we took a long
6.
rest, right? So everything's back to max.
Yes.
Everything's back to max.
5 for me.
All
we-
right.
We have no temporary hit points anymore. So this
No,
I'm worse off than
yeah.
I'm worse off than I was before. Thanks a lot.
You're
All right. So Magna, we rolled the 6. Magna.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Magna, you hear as you walk through the street, some of the the kids chattering amongst themselves. You hear the one say to the other one that some folks claim to have seen the dragon flying through the high clouds at a distance. It's hard to gauge the creature's size, but some say it's as big as an elephant with gleaming white scales.
Fucking big elephant.
From what you can tell, this is just gossip between the children. They probably weren't at the attack when it happened, so they just spreading rumors.
Can I just lean down to the kids and I'll be like, "Hey,
What's an elephant?
you've heard about the
elephants.
what's a dragon? No, you heard about the dragon, did you?"
And they kind of, look up at you and kind of nod excitedly.
Well, listen, the dragon won't hurt anyone, and do you know why?
And they kind of just shake their head. They've all gone quite shy all of a sudden.
Because, you see my friends here?
Crag
Dragons.
wave. If he gestures over, Crag will wave.
They're between us all. We're gonna stop it.
Okay, can I say attune to the head, please?
Yes, you've attuned to the head by now.
Can
Thank you.
we hear this conversation Magnus having with kids?
Magnar,
I hope
can they
so.
hear you?
I mean, I'm not whispering, but I'm not being loud 'cause I'm talking to kids.
Yeah, so I assume we could. Crag's gonna be like, "We've killed a dragon before already. We got this."
Can I attempt to cast prestidigitation?
You can.
I want to make like a halo around Magnar's head.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
Oh my god. I love it.
Okay, so that's a flat 9, so it should be fine. I've got a +7. Yeah, 16.
Yeah, it's more than enough.
Hee
So a golden halo appears. All of you can see this. Everyone except Magnar, and you can see the halo appear around his head. And all the kids all gasp in unison, and they start. I mean, you can see their mood has improved by quite a bit, and they run off and they go play their games.
Just before they run off, how many of them is there?
There's probably about 5 of them in this group.
Okay.
I cast
Right.
magic missile. The second level.
I'll hand them all out a copper piece each and just be like, "Get yourself something nice, okay?"
Cheapskate.
Wow,
Oh, yeah,
you're a saint. You're a saint, Magnar. Literally, you're a saint.
With that, they,
I don't understand money in this game. Like a copper piece can be massive amounts of money for them.
Yeah, so, I mean, no, for a kid, a copper piece is a lot. But yeah, they all immediately take off towards Barthen's provisions. You assume to go buy something.
Oh
Drugs.
no! I was. Okay, so they're gonna get there
Drugs.
before Crag. I was also gonna have Crag go to Dolphins as well.
Yeah, so you might meet them there later. But
They're
yes,
quicker than you, old man.
No, they're probably not. Crag can move 50 feet in 6 seconds.
Alduin.
Crag's very fast. 40, not 50. Sorry.
At one of the houses, as you
Actually, no, it's 50.
start just getting into Fandlin, you're an old couple sitting on the porch, and you hear they as they're talking to each other. The old man says to the woman that west of Fandlin on the coast is an old stone lighthouse. Ships are drawn to this gleaming tower like moths to a flame, and are doomed to crash upon its rocks. Their wrecks must be filled with treasure. And by that point, you've walked far enough past their home.
Have I ever heard of that talk of such a tower in the barracks at any point?
Yeah, give me a history check.
It's a lighthouse that literally does the opposite of what it's meant to.
I call Siren.
The lighthouse just to murder people.
So guys, does this mean pirate adventure time?
I hope
Every
not.
campaign has it.
I hope not.
Oh, what's wrong with pirates?
Sorry,
I hate
first one
pirates,
only. 16.
Oh.
Yeah, so with the 16, you know that it's called the Tower of Storms. It's a lighthouse on the coast east and a bit north of Fandlin. As you get off the tribal trail where it meets the high road.
Right, okay. Okay, fair enough. I will take note of it. Not necessarily say anything.
All right.
Craig goes to Barthen's.
All right, Craig, what are you doing at Barthen's? As you walk in, he immediately scowls at you.
Craig just sticks his head in the door and just goes, "Reminder, I could have killed that dragon if you made the dragon wing," and then walks off.
Yo,
No, actually, no, before I go, "It's your fault those people died," and then walks off.
yo.
You hear him mutter something as you leave, but immediately as you finish this, the kids all come barreling into the shop, giggling and screaming.
Wait, as Craig hears him more, he goes to turn around like angrily, but then I see the kids. He's like, and walks off.
I have no idea what Craig said. I walk up to go, "That's the only shop in town that does
Yeah.
provisions. You may not want to piss off the shopkeeper.
I mean, like, look,
You may
I'm
not
not-
want to piss off the shopkeeper if he's the only one in town."
he could have
Or
made
he
me the
charges
fucking
us
dragon wing, and I
all.
could have flew and stabbed that dragon in the face.
And it would have killed you.
No.
Also, thank you for not killing those children because they were running towards you, and you totally could have killed them with your magic powers. So thank you for
Yeah, I could have. They weren't armed though. This thing, it seems like I've done it before. Unless the thing is like scary, or well, not
Progress.
I'm not scared. But unless the thing is like threatening, I suppose it doesn't do anything. I tried it before.
Constitutes threatening to you. Anyway.
I mean,
I will go and find who gave us those quests. What's
You got them at the quest, the in
what's
quotation
constitutes
marks.
mean?
You
No,
Oh,
seriously,
found
what does
town
it mean?
yeah, I'll go to
Aldrin,
the town hall.
What's that
catch
word
up with-
mean?
I've gone. I've walked away.
quest
I'm
board
going with
at,
Aldrin.
at the town master's hall.
We will
Crack
go
goes
and
away and
find
sack up
the town master and bring him up to speed with where we've got to.
All right. So yeah, you get to the town master's hall and you try to open the door, but it is locked as far as you can tell. After a
What time of
while,
day of it is it?
it is midday.
And the door's locked.
Yes.
Foot.
Baldwin,
Nah.
do you think he's having a liquid lunch?
I think he had the guts for it, honestly.
Yeah, so after a while, Aldwin, you do hear footsteps approaching and a voice coming from inside, which you recognize as Harbin Wester, shouting back at you, basically asking you, what do you want?
The Fellowship of the Fallen. We'll come back to report on the quests you gave us.
He, you can hear the shuffling of papers on the other side, and he asks you which ones.
All of them.
All right, so yeah, you guys could give him. You guys, give him a brief description of everything that was done, and you can hear him writing things down. And
I'm saying
he
it's
tells-
better pay us more than 10.
Did we bring the lady back? I think, or did we get her on the way back?
She's collected in a few days, I think, isn't she?
Yeah,
said
she
it was
said
a
she had
week.
a couple of days, close to a week. Yes.
He's
So you-
gathering resources. if I remember.
To
So
make healing potions, so we're letting her carry on.
I believe
Because Craig tried to scare her into giving us them for free. It didn't work.
I believe for the dwarven excavation quest, we said it was 150 gold pieces.
Okay.
Craig will
So-
forfeit his share to Alien, so Alien can afford spellbooks.
For the Nomad Guard quest, he is willing to pay you 150 gold pieces for anything that you can offer that might help in the defense of the town against this dragon. So, in essence, any of the items that you got that you do not want to keep, he is willing to pay you 150 gold pieces for each.
Oh,
Anyone selling anything?
Magnar, give him the pole.
You're not there. We walked off without you.
I followed. You didn't just leave him at the thing. He followed just.
I will shout for the door at Wester. The gnomes are currently manufacturing something which is due in 24, 23 days. How long it took us to
Alright,
come back?
Cool. And then seeing it as Deborah will only be coming back in a bit of time, but hopefully with some healing potions. The reward for that is 75 gold pieces. And here's where it now gets interesting, Aldwin. Harbin Wester doesn't open the door to give you your reward. Instead, underneath the door, you see sliding out one by one gold pieces.
Oh God.
Wester, what are
is
you
it
doing?
with people that are hiding inside their rooms or houses?
It might have something to do with the dragon.
Wester, you're giving us this money, so I'm assuming that you can count. If you can count, then you know there's another 20 bloody days before it's coming back. So open the door and stop being a wally.
Oh, Wally. Actually, can Crag off right for the 150 gold for anything that can help? Crag has 3 web sacks. Can Crag try convince them that the web sacks are, useful for fighting dragons?
Give me a
Oh, no.
deception check.
Deception? No, I would say they're deception. They can be used.
Yeah.
I'll say, yeah, web sacks are very useful against dragons. If that gives them advantage, I don't know. If that doesn't give them advantage, nothing will.
No, I don't think so. I
No
mean,
advantage?
I'm not hearing any real arguments.
I mean, no, because they can tangle the wings up.
Mm.
Jack, give me your deception check.
Okay, just one second. I want to see my score. I have a straight 0 to this, so please be good.
Guidance, if I can do it without being caught.
Once, yeah. You just
Yeah, I mean,
you
he's
smack
a-
Scrag on the back of the head for trying to say it, but then it goes.
No, I'm actually doing that thing of Wester's annoying me, so I'm going to let you go away with it.
He's on the other side of the door. He can't see shit.
That's 18. That's a 14 plus 4.
All right, I rolled an 18 on the dice.
It beats
For
it.
his inside check, it meets it, beats it, yeah.
Ah,
So unfortunately, Harbin is although he is a bit of a, let's just call him a softie, he is not an idiot. And he tells you such. And he tells you
you're
to
almost
read
as
better
bad as
stuff.
Parson.
You gonna open this door then?
He shouts back, no, that he's not going to open the door. But just this morning, he did go outside for a bit and he posted some new jobs on the board. If you are interested in the work.
Is there more to it than he's just scared?
Give me an insight check.
Can I give him advantage on that? Because I'm interested in that one.
Yeah,
Or
you can.
Or do my own. That's
Yeah,
fine.
no, you can. Yeah, each do their own. Yeah,
Crag's
Well, I
also
got-
sus. Can I get in on that?
yeah, anyone can get in.
We've spoken to Harbin. He's not normally this weird, so
I got a 24.
He is
All right,
I got a 15.
all right.
26.
Yeah, so Aldwin, you and Magnar both. He just sounds scared. He believes he's going to be safe in his home or in the town master's hall. From the through the door and how far away he sounds, you're probably certain that he's barricaded this door pretty well.
I'm looking down. That single coin still coming out. Wherever
Yeah,
he's got to in his count.
I'll look at Aldrin and just giving him kind of a knowing nod, like,
Ooh.
In about 5 minutes, when the counting's done, there's going to be we might need to talk to Holwind about taking charge if Wester's going to barricade himself in there.
And as they're doing that, Crag's gonna go, that's not gonna stop a dragon, right?
So yeah, I mean, so the job board is over there. So you would, as you have approached it, seen over in the field here, Holwinter is busy training up a small militia force. It's probably about 10 or 15 individuals there.
I try not to pass judgment.
Sorry, say again.
I try not to pass judgment on the quality.
You want
I
me to
mean,
shoot them with-
they are a ragtag force at this stage. They've only had like 5 days worth of training.
You want me to shoot them with pyrotechnics and see if they break?
Yeah.
Question: do any of them look like they could hold a great axe
So
and use
most,
it strong enough?
give me a perception check.
Like 2 great axes, so it's 15.
Yeah, so I mean, at least one of them looks.
So
strong
if I
enough.
remember, Craig picked up a great axe that looked like it was slightly better quality just for like flavor thing, because his one's all broken and beaten up. His
Mhm.
original one from back at the start of the campaign. So
Yep.
he's going to take his old great axe that's all chips and like, you know, it's seen heavy use, and he's going to give that to that guy and be like, here, you look big enough.
Yeah, so he'll kind of take it from you and look it up and down, look you up and down, and then
It's not magic, but it hits, you know. It hits pretty hard. It's better
So-
than that. And then he points at what I'm assuming it's just a farming tool that he's been using.
yeah, so I mean they've got a couple of not the greatest quality equipment with them.
Oh, actually, do I have
But
anything else I can give him?
a couple of them have got, short swords. You see one long sword.
The only useful thing we could give them is a potion of flying, and I'm keeping that.
You sure?
Yeah. Hey, Super Saiyan Crag versus the dragon. Come on. At
As
least
we're
it'll
by
make for
the
a cool
hall-
moment, even if we die.
As we're by the Townmaster's
Napa.
hall there, I'm going to head into the Lion Shield Costa.
Mm-hmm.
Crag
Uh,
to Napa.
I'm going to take out the Manticore hide.
Yeah.
Any chance you can make this into a throw or something to go over my steed?
Oh yes, you wanted to turn the hide into a. Yeah, so I mean that'll take a couple of days to do. We'll say 3 days, and what's the price
How much
of
for the turret?
hiding?
My goat's going to look like a Manticore. It's going to be amazing.
Manticore with a turret on the back.
It's not that big, like.
The turret doesn't have to be that big. They're known.
You
They're
wanted to
sniper
shoot
biggest man.
javelins.
It
Yeah.
could just be one thing that can shoot a javelin. I'm sure. A fucking
That's pretty
Manticore
big.
coat.
Create a character that's a turtle with a blast cannon on the back.
I mean,
Yeah,
Blastoise.
so I mean
That would
that's
kinda be
going
amazing.
to cost
I would do
you. Yeah, it'll be 40 gold pieces.
How about
for-
40
Red
gold, and on the back of my shield, you add a little coupling for this, and I'll give him the pole as well.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, that I'm not even going to make you roll for that because it's just basically going to be a bracket for it too. You want it to just rest on there or be affixed to it?
Okay, so essentially what I want is 4 loops, 2
Mhm.
vertical, 2 horizontal
Mm-hmm.
on the back of the shield,
All right, yeah.
so that I
Cool.
could just loop it straight through, make it extend,
Yeah,
Kind of
no, 100%. That will definitely, they'll do that,
So is
for
that to
the
like use
total
your
of
shield to
40
block
gold.
doors?
Yes, that's my
Ah,
plan.
okay. So I'm just thinking of the shields. Gears of War. The shields can slam down.
Well, this is something I discussed with Joan months ago about creating maybe a homebrew feat where I can basically block a doorway. So that's what I'm trying to do with this pole, is to add towards it.
Yeah.
See, my thought was maybe put it in the dragon's mouth and then extend it.
It's not, no, because it only goes to the width of whatever it
Yeah, but
hits.
it'll block the dragon. It'll at least slow the dragon from biting. So if the dragon tries to bite you, use your reaction.
I
to
mean,
shove
if
it
I'm in the
there.
dragon's mouth, maybe.
Yeah, it can force it open to get you out of the dragon.
Maybe. So yeah.
So,
that's
yeah,
So
what
I
I'm
thought it was a
trying
rod of
to do.
invisibility, which I had a great idea for. To see if Crag was flying, have Crag get swallowed by the dragon, turn it on, and then get the fuck out.
All right,
Let's
Stanley,
stick
calm
to the
down.
turret goat idea.
Yeah, that sounds like a better idea. Aldwin,
kill
so after you've gotten all the points, on the job board, you can now see there are 3 more quests of interest for the party there.
Alrighty. What do we have?
You've got one called Butterscotch Ranch. There's one for the Loggers Camp. And there's one for Mountain Stowe Gold Mine. I'll post all 3 of them in the Discord chat. But basically, for Butterscotch Ranch, it says orcs have attacked Butterscotch Ranch 5 miles east of Connieberry along the tribal trail.
Would that be
Travel-
anywhere to the direction that we were attacked by orcs recently?
No.
Give me a survival check.
I think a proficiency in that. Just 1 second. I was clicking into my profile, not Craig's. For context, chat, that means we all have things set up for a Halloween game
Yes.
next week, isn't it?
Yeah, next week.
So just tune in
It's
for
gonna
that.
be
It should be
fun.
interesting. Yeah, we're playing ourselves.
You
That's
think-
21.
All right. So yes, Connerberry is towards the direction from which you were attacked.
And does that kind of line up with?
Okay.
I know Craig got a weird tingle from the Raven Queen. Does that kind of line up with that?
Potentially,
He had
yes.
a Craig tingle.
Weird tingle.
No,
That's the joke I was making.
but the problem for a crack tingle is you need to go to a healer to get that sorted out.
Oh.
Wow.
You have to eat the
I've got
moldy
remove
bread.
cursed.
But anyway,
you need
so-
greater restoration for that for a venereal,
What he's
venereal
got.
disease.
but anyway, so further it says, travel there with haste, assess the damage, and help any way you can. The ranch owner, Big Al
Big Al.
Calazorn, is a retired sheriff who can reward you for your efforts. If he's dead, return to Town Master Harbin Wester with proof of Calazorn's demise to receive a reward of 200 gold pieces.
Wow.
For the loggers camp, deep in Neverwinter Wood along the river that flows west towards Neverwinter is a logging camp. Every 2 months, Fandolin delivers fresh supplies to the camp, which is run by the half-brother of Fandolin's town master, Harbin Wester. Barthen, the local provisioner, has prepared a new delivery. He needs someone to bear the supplies safely to the camp.
We're not
Uh,
doing that.
If
We're not
you-
doing Barthen any favors.
If you return to Harbin Wester with a notice of delivery signed by his half-brother, the reward's 200 gold pieces.
Okay, we're doing that.
For Mountain's
Fuck
Toe,
Barton.
the Mountain's Toe gold mine lies 15 miles northeast of Fandolin. The new overseer, Don John Roskin, just made the trip from Neverwinter to Fandolin and needs to be escorted to the mine. There's no telling what dangers lie between here and there. Once you deliver Raskin safe and sound, return to Harbin Wester to collect a reward of 200 gold pieces.
You say
Well,
50
I will
50?
grab all three and I'll head back to the parties.
Or was there like little tabs that you rip off with phone numbers on them? Like
Yeah,
at the-
basically.
I'll grab one for guitar lessons. And I'll just take it back. And I'll say, here, Craig. Here's one for guitar lessons.
Are you trying to turn Craig into a barbarian?
Barbarian.
But yeah, those are
I'll
the
just start
three
singing
that are.
Tenacious D songs. That's all that's going to happen. Craig's a deep voice. We'll just do the Jack Black explosive out.
Those are the three that are available to you.
Now,
Yeah,
are there
you
any
quest-
other quests that'll be available when we come back?
You don't
That we
know.
can just take now.
You don't know.
do I see
Shut up.
Do I see a courier hiding behind the sign, ready to replace them as soon as we leave?
Shut up.
No,
you
he's
don't-
hiding inside behind a door.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like in the Dave's one shot when we found not Dave, Ben's one shot when we found when fucking Strahd was sitting behind the cardboard cutout of the bush.
Anyway.
Hey, Luca, you're usually pretty good with stabby things. Are these any good to you? And I'm gonna offer you the 20 manticore tail spikes I've got.
Wow. Okay. What are these? What are these good for?
So they act as darts. But instead of a D4, they deal a D6 damage.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Like bear throwing knives.
Yeah,
I
you can
just-
basically use them in place of throwing a dagger or something.
Cool.
I just
okay,
can't-
thank
I
you.
can't-
It's like dagger, 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 dagger.
I can't imagine me ever really being able to use these where you as I think good.
Okay. Cool. Well, thank you.
All right. What else is everyone doing? Are you stocking up on any supplies? Are you basically just spending the day?
Uh,
Brad will send someone else into Barthen to get supplies, like any rations he may need. I don't think I need any though, because I haven't been marking them off. How many would we have used since the last time?
You would have used another 5.
Okay, Crag will send someone in to like replace his rations.
I will need to grab another 5 as well. So
All
Yeah.
right. Yes. But yeah, you can mark off the standard price there, seeing as Craig did not go into Barthen's provisions.
He will supply. He'll pay Alton back. How much is that for 5 rations?
my brain just went then.
I think it's 10 silver in it.
For it,
It's
it's 5 silver per day.
Yeah,
Uh,
25. So he gives you
so
25 silver.
25. Okay.
yeah, 2.5 gold. Okay.
Yeah. So let's see if it'll pop up on your guys' map if I do that.
We're going to get 5 more provisions as
So,
well.
yeah, anybody who wants to get more provisions. So, looking at the map, as far as you can tell, Connieberry is there far to the east side of the map.
We've been there, haven't we? Or near
We
there.
went near it to go and find the Banshee.
And we found that necromancer at Old El Well.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the right necromancer. And Craig was annoyed about that.
So as
We
far
just
as
don't
you,
know that yet.
so as far as you can tell, the loggers camp is somewhere along the river running through the Neverwinter Woods. And the Mountainstow gold mine is northeast of Fandolin, about 15 miles.
So we're going to go through the woods first, or
I think if we go through the woods, it's entirely the wrong direction.
But we
If
can
we
go
need
through
to
the
get-
woods and then turn back to Connieberry through the woods.
I was kind of thinking if we have to hurry to the Butterscotch Ranch anyway, maybe we take, what's his name, Don John Raskin to the mine, then go on up to Butterscotch Ranch.
Where's the mine?
Well, it'd be on the way to Connerbury, won't it? They're both
Oh.
to the northeast.
Yes.
And then where's
Then
the
we
ranch?
come back. Well, that's the thing. We drop off the miner and then we go to the ranch onwards because we'll go more north from there to what's left of Connerbury. And then we come back, get the supplies, and take it to the logging camp so that Neverwinter can continue to get its logs.
Is that like north of Neverwinter, or is it?
It's in the woods.
Oh.
So, yeah, so the woods is towards the southeast of Neverwinter.
Okay, I was making sure it wasn't in the woods north of Neverwinter. It's
No,
scary. That's where all the rivers and shit are.
So no, the river you looking for is the one. Let me just pull up the map again quickly.
You can't ping on that map, so it's hard to.
Yeah, so it's the one towards the east. So the one heading straight into Neverwinter.
Okay. So the one near Thunder Tree.
Yes, the one running north of Thunder Tree.
Okay. So possible undead, considering the amount that were near Thunder Tree.
They'll be
Oh,
more
that's-
they'll be in the woods and not in
Oh,
the
yeah.
Thunder Tree. So
I mean,
if they're
look,
doing it every 2 months, they're probably all right. If the ranch has been attacked, we should go and see how they're doing.
I
Yeah.
think we should make haste to the ranch.
I'm just wondering whether or not we want to drop off this overseer on the way, or whether we just go straight to the ranch.
I mean, if they're being attacked, I think that means, ASAP.
Well,
Yeah,
they
so-
were attacked. It's whether they're still there.
So the
we
only-
should probably find that out.
The only thing to consider is if you do the Mountainstow quest, you need to come back to Fandolin to come pick up Don John before you take him to Mountainstow.
Does he look like he can fight?
You haven't met him yet.
Oh. If he can fight, we bring him with us.
I'm saying if we're going that way
and-
anyway, we could just take him with us to the mine, then carry on.
And same with the loggers camp. You need to take the supplies
Yeah,
towards the loggers camp.
that'll be its own thing.
Take them with us, honey.
That doesn't feel urgent.
Is the supplies, would that just be like a bag of supplies, or would it be like a cart?
You can go ask Barthen if you like.
No, I'm not going to ask Barthen. Craig will punch Barthen.
what are we going to do first? Then we're going to decide on what info we find out.
Yeah, that's up to you guys.
What do you
Yes,
think?
bring him the thing, and then go from there to fuck some shit up at the ranch.
I think Aldwin, with his military background, is the best to work out a strategy.
How about we take a break so everyone can get a drink and then we'll worry about it?
Smart.
That's not a bad idea.
Oh, Elliot did ask for a break.
Yeah. I was giving it another few minutes.
So 5 minutes?
Sorry?
Yes, the party will retire to the tavern to consider its options.
Actually,
Alright.
can we head back to the house to see how the renovations are going? Shall we say?
You can.
But did we
As
start
you-
that?
Yeah, we started.
Yeah, they started it for you. No one has decided to go there yet.
Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, Craig asked to mount the dragon skull as well. That we had.
So, let me just get everyone close to each other so I can do that.
It always feels like Star Trek. It's like, all right, everyone get together. And we
Yeah,
get teleported
beam,
to
so I can beam you up.
And then, yeah.
Beam me up, Craigie.
Craig, and then Craig always has a transporter accident because he can't move his token.
We can't fit.
Yeah, it just removes his head every time.
Bleh.
You have to stitch it back on.
Why are you doing that?
And honestly, that would technically work with Craig. If he dies in through a decapitation, you can still revive him. Warrior of the gods, baby.
So yeah, you basically walk into the
It's
manor.
Darkness.
No, it's not.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Why is it doing that? It's not.
I can see
supposed
my
to.
token, but that's it. I start firing off pyrotechnics in all directions.
I can't even see my
Craig
token.
gets hit in the eye with the fireworks. He's like, "Argh."
It's basically a common wand that just it's basically like a Roman candle launcher that does no damage.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
That is actually really useful though.
Yeah.
Hey, look
Especially
over
with
here!
Luke-
Look over here!
Could you plant that and then set it off? Like as a delayed reaction?
You have to use an action to trigger it, but I think anyone can use it if anybody wants it. You know, it's a cool diversion setter, or good.
Hey,
It's
could you
good
use
for
it to
like
set things
signaling
on
your
fire.
There we go.
It says it's harmless, so I don't think so.
To be fair,
Wow, look at that!
I can't see. Oh, there we go. Ooh, house.
Okay, all I
And off goes
all I can
Craig.
see
Here we
is the
go.
squares.
He's gone. Craig is gone.
Craig immediately starts taking every door off its hinges.
No, stop breaking the door. damn it.
He's not breaking them. He's doing that thing where you lift the door and then it pops off the
Wow.
hinges and just take it. Nah. Is this?
I've never had a home of my own.
I lived in a hut, and then a cave,
I've never had a home without doors.
and then a tavern.
You're gonna go back to a hut if you keep taking the fucking doors
Oh,
off.
Craig hasn't actually taken the doors off. That was a joke. So is it finished?
Ooh.
There's like bedrooms.
Already?
Now that you are walking through it, it does look like it's been finished. It was about a month and a half.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because we had the month of downtime as well.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a bedroom here on the. There's you see that there are 2 bedrooms on the lower floor. There's a dining area. There's a kitchen with a storage area off that. Those stairs go down towards the
cavern?
crypt. Yes. There's an upstairs area as well. So those stairs over there go to the upper area.
Out of curiosity, just as a ballpark figure, how much would it take to create were there already cells down there?
Yes, there was already
Okay.
cells down there.
Just in case. Just in case Baratheon keeps pissing Crag off. Just in the middle of the night, they just wake up to Crag dragging Baratheon in the front door and shoving him in a jail cell. They'll be like, where the dragon went?
Is there
For free!
particular rooms designed for particular people, or is it a case of choose?
No,
whichever one?
that's the fun part. You guys are going to fight for rooms.
Dibs on the ground floor.
Oh.
Can we stick Greg in the basement?
So I'm
So
just going to
it's the
throw you
arena.
guys. I'm just going to throw you guys on the second floor. just so that you guys can see that as well.
How do we get there?
Those are the stairs in the center of the building.
This feels like this one
Okay.
has bookshelves. Is this a library?
It's kind of like a, upper lounge area.
I feel like this room should be aliens if the bookshelves are right beside it.
Does crowd say that out loud?
Hey,
Yeah.
where's the bathroom?
I would get a little teary-eyed.
And then Crag will say, anyone tries to take this room from alien, they'll have to fight alien. And he,
Fight alien.
and he knows fireball.
I'm actually going to take the one downstairs with the fireplace. If nobody else is going to moan about that.
Yeah, no, Crag doesn't want a fireplace. He doesn't.
All
need it.
right, so just so that I know where everyone's rooms are, Magnar's taking that one. Alien, are you sticking to one of the upstairs rooms?
With the bookshelves, yeah.
If everyone's fine with it, I'll take the room that Craig gave me, I guess.
Yeah, Crag decided. Can I have the
People
other
people have to pass through your room to get to the next room, though. That's the thing.
That's why I was like, no,
wait.
I'm not doing
No,
that.
no. So
You have,
this
you, have a, you have a
Wait.
suite of 2 rooms then. you
no,
know,
so
like-
this is like a common area. The bedroom's up there,
Oh, I see. Okay.
and there's a door over there that leads into the common area.
Where are you going, Craig?
Okay.
Yeah, you guys just
I-
given Luca the smallest room there was.
No, I was gonna take the down. I was gonna take the downstairs, the other downstairs bedroom, and then convert the, the second room, like in here. Not the hook, but like the square room here.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I was gonna see about
Craig's
converting
over
that into an
there.
armor. I was gonna see about converting that into an armory.
All right. So then that leaves Ilian. Which one are you taking? That one with the round carpet.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that one's fine as well.
Or
I
the
don't
one
mind.
with the square carpet?
Wait. What do I see from that window?
That window will look out towards the wilderness.
And the other one, like this one or this one?
So this one over here will look out towards Fenlin, to the
Nope,
town
taking
itself.
this room. I'm fine with the circle room. 100%
Alright.
fine with that one.
Then
Yeah,
it's
so I'll
just
say, so I'll say to Craig, I'll say, so yeah, we've always bunked together because we had no choice, but I guess now we're gonna get each other. We're gonna get our own rooms now. I guess.
I mean, if
that's-
you want to put your bed in the corner, you can. I don't really care.
Okay.
Wow.
It's up to you, man.
Well, I'll need a place to put my book. Otherwise, I don't take up a lot of space.
Yeah, I mean, you can. Yeah, the room's pretty big. I think it's like the second biggest room.
Okay.
I just figure since I'm like the biggest person,
Yeah. So yeah, I'll bunk with Craig. I'll set up a cot.
yeah. I mean, you
Like
can
there's
get Craig. You can get Craig to drag down the bed.
Yeah, Craig will drag it on bed and leave it like up against the window.
and I'll
'cause I
put my
feel
book.
like-
I'll put my one book on the bookshelf. There it is. When I leave, I take it with me.
All
I
right.
mean,
So
I assume this will be a thing, unless the dragon destroys it. This will be a thing where we come back and we like change things and make it our own.
yeah. I mean, I've got this thing saved. I can play around with it quite a lot.
Like I said, Craig wants to either turn this room here into an armory or downstairs in the crypts, like make a room
Hmm.
for like armor.
So
I'll do it.
Alduin, you've got your pick of rooms then.
Do any of these rooms face west?
So yeah, it's kind of built. It's not built perfectly according to the compass. So the closest one facing west would be the bottom room of the two.
Tom, did you roll 20 reconnect?
Nope, I still can't actually connect onto the. I may have
Okay.
to restart my computer in a minute as well, so I could redo taking the break soon.
Okay.
Whatever's most westerly, I will take that I can
Yeah,
see
so
a view
that
of
would
the
be-
sunset.
That room. So I'm just moving everyone so that I can do a quick snapshot of where everyone's room is for no apparent reason.
That's just so you can like probably.
And if you want to
make it, like-
share, your incarnate map with me on incarnate, you can do that. You can like link it, find other people and link it, and I can like dress it up if you want or whatever. So
Yeah, cool.
I could dress up my own
Oh.
bedroom, man.
I'll
The
check
real
out to do
question-
And
that.
Craig's.
The real question is there stables?
There is not a stable, no.
Yeah, but we can put it in the. We can put the goat in the crypt.
Just put them in the front hallway.
In that case, I'm just gonna look at him through this window because like I've got the ground floor bedroom for a reason.
I mean, we can get it built. We're adventurers. We have money.
I mean,
isn't he like a magical beast that appears at will? You can just banish him to his stable.
No, it
or
costs a
whatever.
spell to get it back each time.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's similar to Find Familiar. It's there, but once it's gone, you have to bring it back.
Okay.
So yeah,
So it's
you
like
guys
Find
can,
Familiar, but not as good.
Yeah.
you guys can
Better
basically
creature.
spend
It's a
the rest
mount.
of the day exploring the house and things like that, and discussing what you are doing next.
So what else is there? Actually, I want to explore this ground floor because we can see the top floor, but I haven't really had a look at the ground floor.
Should we take 5 minutes then so Tom can reset?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yes, please.
Yeah, let's take a quick 5 minutes. Elian, go away.
No. I wanted to say I want to burn out this blue carpet to make an 8-pointed star in circle.
Yes.
So I just want to like burn that out.
There's already a pentagram under there. Don't worry.
Then you ask me, and I'll fix it for you in Cardiff.
Is this okay? Just
I
ask
was getting
questions.
to it. I was just waiting.
Are those training dummies in the back room there, or mannequins?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
this
it
already
is.
an armory?
Can we wrap this up so I can restart,
Yeah, sorry.
please?
Yeah, so quick 5 minutes so that Tom can restart.
Sorry, this is just
Thank
cool.
you
It's like
all.
we have our own house.
Christian, I'm going to have to probably sign out of everything and redo the whole computer.
Yay, we're back. The technical gremlins have been slain.
Roll 3
Uh,
not 20s. They have to go down somehow. Goddamn
Yes.
goblins at the computer.
Who's drawing on my map?
Sorry. I
Alien.
tried to move the camera.
I just love how Alien just get. I love how Alien just gets shit on because Emil's your brother. So I didn't know about it.
Oh, no. His death will be gruesome and painful, and it's yet to come.
I expect nothing less.
Hey, look, I'm assuming there's gonna be zombies at some point. We can just feed them to those.
You, by the way, you did see the message I sent you on Discord, right?
Probably yes.
Okay, cool.
And that's why he deserves the gruesome.
But anyway, so sorry guys, I just moved back to this map because the other map for some reason seemed to be giving Alduin some technical issues. It's sorted now, so yeah, we'll say that the party is just busy chilling in the house, discussing what they're going to be doing next.
Yeah, so I think we decided that we'd go bring your man to the mine first, and then go to the ranch, and then back to the
All right.
other thing.
Can I make sure I grab my shield before we go? Because it shouldn't have taken them too long.
Yeah, the shield's a quick thing to do.
I'll leave the manticore thing with them, obviously.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, you can go. You'd find. Where did I post that? Did I post that in the wrong group?
Put it in the Discord, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah,
Why
it's
is it
just a
not
bit.
there?
It's a bit farther up.
We've just been talking.
Jeez. I can't keep an eye on everything. All right, so you're going for the Mount Stowe gold mine.
Yeah,
Cool. So you need to go find Don John.
Don John.
Yes.
Does he have any cocaine? It totally sounds like a Mexican cartel name.
Don John. It just sounds to me. It sounds like someone mispronouncing dungeon, which leads me to believe this mine is going to be a dungeon.
Okay, so where can we find him?
What else would it be? This is D&D, man. Come on.
It's either a dungeon.
Pyrotechnics.
It's either a
It could be a
dungeon
dragon.
or a dragon. Sometimes both.
Those are the only options. There are others.
There are others, but like that's not what we're here for. Umber Hulk, fuck off. It's not a dragon.
Where can we find him at?
You don't know. No one asked.
Okay, well, can we go to the Stonehill Inn then to try and... Because I'm guessing he's staying in the tavern, as it's the main place of
Yeah.
room renting.
It would be.
I mean, there's also the dodgy inn. I can't remember what it's called.
the
Exactly.
Giant's Toad Tap House.
Yeah,
It's the dodgy one, that's why he won't be there.
the one that we were supposed to go clear
Wow.
bandits out of, and we never did, and then they just left town.
Yeah, they decided to leave or get.
Well, to be
beat.
fair, Crag was walking around with their leader's head for a solid 5 days. So
Yeah. That
I
was
assume
not-
they caught wind of that and they're like, we should go.
I'm gonna go to Stonehill Inn anyway.
Yeah, so you go towards the Stonehill Inn. There, you speak to the innkeeper, whose name I forgot again. I'll just double check.
Oblin? I
Mm,
forget from my notes. Hang on.
Where'd you pull that one out of? That was
that was quick.
straight from the back
Almar?
of the memory right there.
I've run this one with my daughters as well. Some of these are sunk in. And
Uh,
my other group does a follow-on to this from an
Top.
Adventures League point of view.
Dublin Stonehill, yes.
Hi, I'm wondering if you have a Don Juan here.
Yeah, so Dublin tells you that while pointing to a man sitting in the corner. So you see a dark-skinned man, grey hair, kind of floppy hat on his head, just sitting in the corner there drinking something. Kind of, looks like he's waiting for someone. And Dublin does tell you that that's Don John over there.
Does he have any kind of items on him that I can see of a telltale, working out what he does, or how he does things? Basically, is there a giant longbow? Is there a
He's
massive
an
polearm?
overseer, I imagine, not a fighting.
Yeah,
Does he look like he has a class, basically, is what
Is he dressed in a suit? Anything like that kind of?
Yeah, give me a perception check, just to pick things out.
20, 30.
Go sniff him and
Right.
ask if he's the
Good.
one.
Dirty 20. Yeah, you can see that he has a dagger on his belt. It looks like in one of his belt loops there's a sling. He's dressed in what appears to be traveler's clothes, dark colored, mostly blacks and browns.
Just trying to gauge why you would need a escort.
Has he got a broken sword? Is his nickname Strider?
No,
Yeah.
his
Is he-
nickname
is he
Lone
lone?
Strider.
He's
Is
like, I
he
need an
lonely?
escort because my sword is broken. Yeah,
Is he
I'm the king.
lonely?
He is sitting there on his own, so potentially.
I'll go up and hello, and gesture can I sit down kind of thing.
Yeah, so he greets you back and nods and says Don John's the name, and how can I help you?
Well, it's actually more a case of how can we help you. I believe you're looking for a ride out of town.
So with that, he kind of, his face kind of brightens up, and he basically asks, "Oh, so you're to be my escort? Is it just you?"
Oh no, there's a few of us. You'll be acquainted with them in a minute, but I just figured I'd come in and see if I could find you first.
And he is then going to respond in Dwarvish, telling you that, well, you found me.
I'll respond back. Good to know. That in Dwarvish. Good to know, and that's how Dwarvish sounds normally. Good to know, and
How are you today?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you just dropped the voice.
exactly.
That's it.
good to know, and we're ready whenever you are.
Yeah, so Don John gives you the basic direction of where to find where you guys are going. You're basically going to be following the road for most of the travel. There's going to be a bit where you need to go off-road, and essentially he just needs you to get him to the mine so that he can get everything back into shape there, as he tells it.
Are you good to go now, or do you need to grab some items?
Yeah, he just points over to a bag that's lying next to his chair and says that he's all packed and ready to go.
Cool. Well, I'll meet you outside when you're ready then. And then just to switch back to common, because I'm leaving, I'm just going to say to the barman, or bar lady, barman?
Barman.
Barman, wasn't it? Yeah.
Don't assume.
Thanks very much. That's why I was asking. I wasn't.
But I know we do it
assuming.
with Luca accidentally all the time.
No,
I don't. I'm one
Yeah,
of
no,
the
you
few people
don't.
that doesn't.
he is a he. And
Turns out he's a Hebrew, and his name is Bar Mitzvah. But
Yeah. Thanks.
we
Thanks for
just
that.
insulted everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can insult the entire world in one stream.
If I was a rich man.
There we go.
You know why? Tradition. That's why.
Every time I see that, I just start thinking of that. You ever seen the clip of Alfred Molina doing it with the
Yeah,
club? Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, Magna, you make your way back to the rest of the party. Don John joins you, introduces himself to everyone.
Aye.
This is Crag. This is Baldwin. This is Luca. And this is Ilian.
Luca goes by they, them, just so you know.
He kind of smiles at you, Craig, and says that it's good to know, and then just gives you a wink.
Don't wink at me. Don't be weird.
Crag, you're the one being weird right now.
I'm just letting them know.
Yeah, so we're the ones escorting you anyway.
We're not that kind of escort.
Magna, he looks over at you and points back to Craig and says, "I like this one."
Oh no.
Somebody's got to, I suppose.
Like, yeah, Craig tried to be an escort back when we were running our scam, but he has all the appeal of nonsense. It's just no good.
I bet he looked fabulous in heels and fishnets.
Oh, he was glistening. It was great.
Was this stripper named Bobby?
It ended up costing more than we made in the little outfits that we got him. So.
He had a long blonde wig.
So
No way.
I did not wear a wig. That's offensive to Goliath culture. I am bald and proud.
He wore a beard. He wore like a fake beard. He's like a beard.
I do miss the beard.
That's amazing.
Oh,
So
it was
Luca-
a wolf escort.
So Luca,
Okay.
probably for the the first mile and a half, Don John spends most of the time talking to you. He's very interested in Craig's former life as an escort.
This is not what happened. By the way, can I I know it was retroactive. I meant to say it, but then it kind of got carried away. Can I inside check him after you? That me?
Yeah, you can.
Greg's been charmed and we didn't know it.
15.
Can I use minor illusion to give Craig bushy eyebrows?
That's a 15.
But unfortunately, the moment Craig moves, they're just gonna hang there.
You can recast
Walks
them.
through them.
It's an 8. It's like I'd say about 8 feet in the. No, it would be about 8 feet in the air. Just too random.
Too hairy.
What,
for the
5,
place.
8, 3.
But yeah, with a 15, as far as you can tell, he's just being friendly.
Okay.
For most of the time, you get the distinct impression that Don John is someone who is full of bluster and likes telling stories as you walk.
Does his pack have a instrument attached?
No, it does not.
Okay, he's
But
not a bard.
As you all walk, he tells you about all the many professions that he's had in his
He might
many
be a bard.
years. He's been a gold prospector. He's been a miner. He's been a fur trader, a privateer, a whaler, and he even ran a trading post on the outskirts of Neverwinter a few seasons ago.
Actually, as we're walking to, obviously we're going to the mine. Craig's going to go to Alden and is like, why do we always have to go to mines?
Because it's a mining town.
Did you hunt
I
whales
know.
in those? Did you hunt whales in those little boats? That seems.
I mean, like,
Where would you prefer us to be?
I don't know. I don't like being underground. I'm tall. When you're this tall, sometimes it's cramped under. It's very claustrophobic.
I get that.
So how do you go from whaling to owning a mine? Is it in the usual way? Did somebody scam you and now you own a mine somewhere in the forest, or?
Wait,
Pyramid
there's a guy called Jimmy. There's a guy called Jimmy trying to scam us.
Do you have to sell somebody a share of your mine and then get them to hire people to buy shares of the mine? That's
Pyramid scheme.
So yeah, but,
it's a ziggurat scheme. You know how those things are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
no,
ziggurat.
Don John tells
Isn't
you that he was a whaler before he owned a gold mine, and that's actually how he came to work on the Mountain Toe gold mine. He's been hired on as a overseer to try and get it into back into proper shape.
What
As
problems have you had there?
And let me guess, you've never been to a mine, but you're going to oversee it?
He's been involved in mining before. Yeah, so I mean, he used to be a miner.
Oh, okay.
And didn't we all?
You grew out of it, you know. It's just it's a phase you go through being a miner.
Aldwin,
what
give me a perception check. You're about 5 miles out from the mine.
What does the mine provide?
Gold. We were told that.
23.
Is it just gold, or is there other stuff there?
Yeah, so this specific mine is they're just mining gold there for now.
Yeah.
That's all they found.
Does it have a spell forge in it?
No, it does not.
Oh.
So yeah, Aldwin, as you come around the one bend, you see a low ridge that rises to your right, beyond which you see the Sword Mountains that scrape the grey sky. But closer in, something is strewn across the rocky ground, 90 feet ahead.
Heads up. We might have something.
You hear Don John say from behind you, "Well, ain't that something?" as he points to what's lying on the ground, which you can now clearly see appear to be
It's Cryovane.
6 dead orcs.
Oh.
Can we see what's killed them?
Give me a medicine check.
So we could rule out like shot by arrows since we're going right to medicine checks.
12.
You're still a bit too far away.
Okay.
Can I just scan the area to see if we can see, like, if there's anything in the area that may have attacked them?
Yeah.
Didn't? So it's perception, I'm assuming.
Is anyone walking close, or is everyone staying the 90 feet away for now?
For a minute, stay where we are.
Can I sneak up through the woods?
You most certainly can.
I'm gonna cast spider climb on myself from my staff, and I'll be right back.
Have you been redoing the charges?
Okay, you kind of.
Thank
you.
I have to chase after you from 1 foot just to come up.
That's a 21 perception.
21 in perception. Around you, you do not see any other creatures. There doesn't appear to be any animal life around you.
Would it be suspiciously devoid of life?
It does appear so.
Something's wrong.
Can I sneak through the woods, or do you want me to make a?
Did you make a stealth check?
My stealth check is 15 with a roll of 5.
You were guided as well, I think.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to waste it on a stealth check.
All right, so yeah, you make your way through the woods. As far as you know, you are unseen. How close are you getting to these?
Well, I want to get to like right next to the orcs on the side. Well, the side of the path as closest to the orcs.
Mm-hmm.
And I can gain some altitude if there's trees because I have spider climb. I can just kind of squirrel it.
Yeah, I'd say there's a tree that you can climb.
Yeah,
it's within like 15 feet of where the orcs are lying. Give me a medicine check, Luca.
Gee whiz.
Also, I know we're far away, but do they look arranged, or is it naturally fallen?
At this distance, it would be difficult to tell.
Medicine, I roll an 18 plus 2 is 20. Dirty 20.
All right, with a dirty 20, you can definitely see that these orcs were killed by extreme cold.
Are we supposed to be?
No.
With
Oh,
with a
Cryovane's already been here.
with a 20, I will also give you that you would estimate that they've been dead for about 3 days.
Oh, so they froze and then thawed out, and now they're just like look like freezer food that's been left out. Okay,
Yes.
so I'll point. So I'll who's closest to me? I'll point towards
I
them.
can,
and
I
go,
can actually see you with my passive perception in a minute.
Oh,
Be
wait,
stealthy,
I
be
haven't been on.
stealthy.
Are we on this? Are we on this map yet, or no?
No.
No, you're not on the map yet.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
just
I'm
making sure.
going to
we're
point to
on.
whoever's closest and use the message spell and kind of go.
I'd say
looks like
Crag
they were,
stepped up a bit to.
looks like they were killed by cold. Over. You can reply to this message.
Those that wait, what? Something's in my head.
That was you were being sent a message by Luca. I saw him point to you.
Oh, I've never seen him do that before. That's new.
I'll do a message to Aldwin. Don't forget, I'm a they them. You may reply to this message.
You are they then. I do apologise. Let's head up and see what they've got for us.
Fucking ears on this halfling.
As you walk a bit closer, Don John eventually says that it looks like the White Dragon saved us some trouble.
I mean, no.
Oh yeah.
It's going to cause us
Yeah.
quite a bit of trouble.
Well,
I
he dealt
just-
with that trouble.
I mean,
Can I
I'd
just
rather
have a
fight
look
the
at the
six
bodies
orcs.
and just get used to what this looks like so I could recognise it in the future?
Yeah, easy enough to do.
The way he said that, do I take it that he's not bothered about the dragon, or like, what can I glean from what he's saying? The way he's just said it.
What's your insight modifier?
He's living in the present.
6.
To be living in the
Give
ground
you
in a minute, just
passive.
talking with the dragon.
Yeah, so I mean, even with your passive insight, from what you can tell, he's just, I mean, like Richard said, living in the present, at least you didn't run into the orcs. The dragon got
Okay.
to them first.
Do the orcs have any
Same
markers
orcs
on
that
them?
attacked us.
Yeah, that's what that's. Are they the same markings that attacked us?
Give me
Guy
an
the Grinch.
investigation check.
I'll help him with it.
Perception. You know what I mean.
Guidance.
That's the one. Thank you. My words just went.
Alien, do you want advantage? Because I have a -1.
How about you get an advantage?
Okay. And then the guidance, so that's a 14.
Yeah, 14, easy enough. You know what you're looking for. So yeah, on the armor you do see the same painted symbol of the 2 broken arrows in an X formation.
And we deducted that
Broken
that's something to
arrows.
do with Groosh, right?
That was just the Eye of Grunch is their god. It was the Broken Arrows tribe. So same tribe as the one that attacked us at the temple.
They got anything useful on them?
I mean, going over them, you've fought a couple of orcs before, so you find the standard couple of great axes, couple of javelin, hide armor that's barely usable, no gold.
Not really.
Dragons. Does it seem like the dragon's taking the gold?
You don't know.
I think the dragon would have smashed all the trees around here if it tried to land on this path, but
Yeah, but dragons hoard valuables.
maybe dragons can telekinese the money off their victims.
Maybe.
So I'll look at Don Juan and I'll say, so you think the dragon went for the mine too, or just lucky happenstance on the road here?
So yeah, as you say that, Luca, I mean, you can see reality kind of sink in with him now, and he just tells you that he hopes the dragon is not gone for the mine yet.
Let's get moving then.
Yep.
All ass.
Yeah, so you guys, are you
This
double
dragon
tapping
is
the
there, I
last
wanna
5
kill it.
miles?
Yeah, we should
Would
move
there be
quickly.
any
Although-
any negative effects to that?
Listen. The dragon killed these guys 3 days ago. Looks like they've been thawed for a few days. So
Yeah,
It's like
being hasteful is not going to help.
if we rush there, it's not going to make much difference. We're just going to arrive tired.
Cool. Yeah, so I mean, if you take it at a normal pace, you'll get there, just, Alien would know, just past 4 in the afternoon.
Oh, grand. Yeah, we've had that. I thought it was closer to 9.
So yeah,
Yeah.
you eventually...
All the while, Crag's been keeping an eye to the sky.
Cool. You eventually see hidden among the bushes a tunnel burrows into the foot of a soaring snow-capped mountain. Above the mouth of the tunnel is a wooden plank with the words Mountain Stowe carved in common.
Carved in common.
In common, yes.
What does it say?
Mountain
Stowe.
Stowe.
Oh, right. Sorry. I thought you said it was mountain stone that is carved in common, like stone from the mountain. Sorry, my bad.
No problem. So now I will move you guys to the next map.
Recalculating spleens.
Rolling 1d20.
Okay.
No, but I need to roll a d20.
Stop it.
No.
I know the module specifies you have to be pleased.
It's fun.
Yeah, but I don't want to get frozen.
Okay, my roll 20 just crashed.
Yeah, my roll 20 just crashed too, so I'm restarting it.
Same, actually, I think.
Mine's
Yeah,
just
mine's-
stuck on the loading screen
Yeah,
currently.
mine's busy loading. It's someone's fault, but it's not mine.
God damn you, roll 20. How dare you interrupt our game?
I often see messages on Twitter. Roll 20 is down. We're working on it. I'm thinking, yeah, those poor bastards right now trying to play, and I'm like, now it's happening to us. God damn it.
Let's see.
Although
mine-
I don't know. I think it's Juan's map because I mean, as soon as he loaded that map, the whole thing just went squirrely. So.
Possible. But the thing is, this isn't even such a big map. I've got
That's what he said.
Yeah, no, I've reloaded the page and it's still not working.
Yeah, well, the chat is coming up. It's just coming up slowly.
let's see. Let's log out completely and log back in. Don't worry, I won't go out of anything. Oh, but that means I'll have to go get my other tokens again. Yay!
I'm going to
Okay,
do the
there's something
same.
happening.
Oh wait, what was it we're doing? A technical difficulties? Got to do the dance.
So while we are waiting for Roll20 to load,
Hey, Christian, do you have the technical difficulty screen by any chance that we can pop up?
no need for that. While we are waiting for that to pop up, next week we're gonna do something a bit different.
There's the chat, anyways.
We are going to be running a bit of a horror game that I'm busy throwing together for these guys. It's going to be fun. And then, Richard, when's your game? I keep on forgetting.
It's this Friday.
No, the horror one.
Oh,
Mothership.
the Mothership game. It's on October 30th, so it's still a couple weeks
October
away.
30th. Okay, cool.
Week and a
It's
half.
not a couple
Saturday
of weeks
night.
ago. It's like
Yeah.
next week.
Yeah,
Well,
week
next week.
7.
Well, it's. I mean, it's still Tuesday, so yeah. So it's like 12 days from now. So yeah, rounded up, it's to 2 weeks. 5th edition, rounded up. Yeah. Those of you who aren't playing in it, you should watch because it's going to be cool.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
I would have loved to put my name down, but I think I might be busy that Saturday, so that's why I didn't.
If Richard, if I am not attacked by at least one facehugger, I will be very disappointed.
You playing in that one
We can't
as well?
use anything
Suat?
that looks like what comes
Well,
from the Aliens franchise
um,
because that's copyrighted. So yeah.
My roll 20 is fixed anyways. I don't know about your guys.
Yeah, I'm
mine-
seeing like blackness. So yeah.
Yeah, darkness.
Yeah, because I
Starting to
haven't
load.
put you guys on the map yet. I'm
Yeah.
waiting for it to. I'm still busy loading in. I'm hoping it logs in the next minute or two, because otherwise we'll have to call it for tonight.
Tom seems to have disappeared again. Tom,
Yeah,
you still-
I've been dropped out again. I'm reloading it now.
No,
The dragon
seriously.
killed us. The dragon killed us while we were looking up the sky. Just took him one shot.
I think we'll have to call it here for tonight, because mine's not loading at all, and I don't want to go to another break. It's just going to eat into the time too much.
Yeah.
So we'll call it here
Yeah,
for
fair.
tonight, and then next week we'll pick up with, not next week, the week after we'll pick up with Mountain Stowe.
Well, we can talk about next week then if we want to.
Yeah, we can go on.
Yeah.
Start.
So yeah, next week it's going to be a bit of the party playing themselves. I've asked them to take a kind of personality quiz to see what their actual D&D stats are going to be.
I don't think it's very accurate, but yeah.
Yeah, the quiz
I
didn't
also don't
ask me.
think it's very accurate.
The quiz didn't ask me if I hate fascists or anything, so
Yes.
hopefully that's going to be understood. I hate fascists.
There was protests logged. They were all taken into consideration and then
Duly ignored.
dismissed. And everyone,
For instance, my skill at shooting people was not taken into account because I played paintball for over 20 years and I can fucking murder all of you with a paintball gun. So
I play airsoft, so I know how to shoot them.
Airsoft
I'll
is just a bunch
accept the
of fucking
challenge,
cheaters.
though.
Yeah, I know how to shoot things.
that's okay. Richard.
Like an aim.
I will take you. I will take you on that one. I played semi-pro when I was at university.
Oh wow!
I forgot about that. That was amazing. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So you're like,
It was quite fun.
Yeah,
But anyway,
so
so
we're
yes,
gonna do a live gunslinger D&D
I think we should.
episode.
To be fair though, it's a zombie apocalypse. Chances are all of us are going to be using guns or like a similar. So it'd be probably fighter is probably the most accurate one for myself.
We'll see what happens when we get there. So yeah, these guys have set up their stats. I'm going to be chatting them throughout the week to get some other things sorted out for that stream, and then I'm going to, not that I'm not trying to kill them now, I'm going to definitely be trying to kill them next week. We'll see if they can survive an apocalypse.
Yeah.
John,
see, but
you
hopefully
just
we'll
need
have
to
some
keep in-
information so we can dress up, like in our baseball caps and whatnot,
Yes,
or
you
whatever
can-
we
you
wear.
can-
For
Was that a
You could
dig
do-
at me? What the hell?
You guys can dress up any way you like. The other streams that are happening is Ryan. You're going to be running for Halloween as well. A one called Revenants.
Yes. It's actually going to be my first time ever DMing, so it's going to be an absolute shit show. But hopefully the story will be horrifying and engaging enough that people will still enjoy it.
If you need any graphic support, let me know. I can whip up a few things for you. So
That might actually be perfect. Yep. It seems though I can't seem to work Incarnate properly yet. I've been trying to actually physically draw it with my drawing tablet rather than actually using map makers, but that's not been going great either. But yeah, no, Revenants will be next Saturday, so a week Saturday. It's an afternoon game though, so I know it's going to be probably a little bit awkward for some people to watch in that, but hopefully we get some watchers in that. I truly want to horrify the players. I want them to leave feeling unsettled, so I am
Which is probably going to happen.
So
Hall-
trigger
Halloween-
warnings all round.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the
Actually,
players.
I've already wrote out the script for the beginnings with the trigger warning because Halloween and Christmas would very much be my time of the year. I love to scare the shit out of people, and I love to dress up as Santa later on in the year. You
So I
might see
assume
that.
you like the movie Krampus.
Oh no, man!
Oh, fair enough.
Krampus is going to be Krampus is a pussycat compared to what I've got planned.
So yeah, myself and Emil will be playing in that game as well.
Yeah.
Just another thing. This Sunday, the Brown Cloak stream, it won't be Ben DMing. It'll be another member of the Discord.
Yes, it's going to be
Breakfast 10. I don't know Breakfast's real name, so
Isn't that the
I'll
one
find
we
it out.
did the two shot with?
Breakfast
is, I
13, yeah,
I forget his actual
forgot his
name.
Yeah.
yeah.
Is it
And
Craig?
so
No.
Craig, maybe. I myself, I'll be playing in that, as well as a few others. I don't think anyone here is in that one shot, are they?
No.
From the sounds of things, we will have a few new players, so
Yeah.
who've never actually played before. So obviously, just I assume you will. These are all generally fairly understanding. I don't seem to have any rules lawyers in chat ever. So just be patient, and so that should be fun. Also, tune in this Friday for is Humblewood this Friday?
It's
Yes.
Humblewood this Friday.
Yeah,
Yes.
tune in this Friday for Humblewood, and then make sure again to also tune in next Friday for another session of Trouble in Templetown. Just as I'm assuming most of you know, that alternates week to week between that and Humblewood. Myself and John will be part of that, and then I think that's all the streams.
I think there's a Thursday game, not this Thursday, following Thursday as well, which
Is
is,
it?
going to be Tomb of Horrors, which I will be playing
Oh
in.
yes, the
There's
Tomb
Tomb
of
of
Horror
Horror stream.
stream as well. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
I'll be playing in that.
actually looking for my schedule so that I can find everything. But I think
Uh,
that everything we've covered
Yeah,
there.
but my main reason is for the next Friday stream is that considering how Dave's been setting up the game with last week, I'm assuming there will definitely be some horror aspects coming in there
Mm.
in time for Halloween. So I highly recommend you check it out. As I said, myself and John will be in it.
Yeah,
It's a good
come,
stream.
come watch Dave freak me out.
Yeah, Dave's great. Yeah.
Does Dave know that you've got coulrophobia?
No, please don't tell him.
But you've got what?
Coulrophobia, fear of clowns.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
What?
See,
And I find this out now.
Yeah, Emil, now you've got unlimited resources to freak your
Thank
brother
you.
out with.
Thank you.
So, funny
just so
thing,
you're aware.
my son has figured out how Google Talk works. So
Oh,
he's constantly
Oh.
Googling it and Pennywise and things like that to
excellent.
freak me out,
Oh,
or to
God.
try and freak
You'll
me out.
flow too.
Oh man.
Just so you know, John, I received this today. This is my. I don't know if it'll show up on the screen.
Nice.
'cause I think
Is
It
it,
does.
is it clown
Yeah, I
mask?
got.
I can't
So,
see that.
We keep seeing Magnar through the book.
What was
Put
that?
it in front of your face.
Oh,
It's
the Wild
Beyond
Beyond the Witchcraft.
Yeah,
What does it say? What does it say?
it's the Wild Beyond the
Magic.
Witchlight. It's
Oh, cool.
Nice.
the new book.
I just
And,
really I have no physical books. I have only the Icepire book, which I'm trying my best not to look at.
But
so
anyway,
you're gonna get
guys.
ruined.
Yeah,
I've already read it. Yeah.
that's where we are then going to call it, and we will pick up in 2 weeks' time. So, anyone who watched, thanks for watching, appreciate it, and see you in 2 weeks' time. Enjoy.
Sorry for the lack of combat this week.
See you later, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bullshit. Bullshit, man.